Hello and welcome to another very special edition of Funbearable. I'm Brad Rohrer.
I'm Chuck Staten.
And we are joined today
Intro the man.
by Captain of the Guard,
Wow.
Chief of the Watch, King of the Court, from the Reviewing History podcast, among many other things, the one, the only, Brian Ruppert.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys. I believe I am the most recurring guest on Funbearable history.
It has to be. Who could be second? Jimmy?
Yeah.
Jimmy's been on 1, 2, 3, 4. I could think of 4, 5, 6 times off the top of my head that Jimmy's been on. But you've been on more than that because you were on 2 pitches.
Yeah.
Christmas Carnage.
Yep.
The original 2 episodes, After Dark and Psychopath.
Yes.
This is this is 6.
If you count visits to the table.
Yeah. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Well, because like that was one pod that we kind of ended up cutting, the After Dark.
Yeah, that's true. You think this is 6, or do you think there's another one?
I thought this was 5, but you might be right.
I think it's at least 6.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
So where's my jacket with the number 5? You know, I know we're a visit behind, but I thought we had plenty of time for this.
Steve Martin was supposed to bring it.
Yeah, that's
bailed
right.
on us.
No, it's got to be the most. I bet there's one we're missing too.
Yeah.
I bet there's one we're missing, like a game or something like that.
If you count behind the scenes,
Yeah, he was part of the Marvel game.
the Marvel game, the video game episode
with Siobhan. Yeah, that's right. No, I think Ruppert's the most reoccurring guest for sure.
Yeah.
I think of you as the regular for sure.
Oh, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I mean Jimmy's was also cut into 2 from Franchise Flashback.
Oh,
that was
right.
one recording
Yes.
too. So it's got to be Ruppert and Jimmy are fairly tied.
He's beating me. Fuck, I gotta get on.
I swear to God, I think that there's got to be one more we're forgetting about. Because I don't think that much time has gone by. I feel like every time you come to Jersey...
I've come on for 3, like to promote 3 Reviewing History of Christmases.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's 3.
That's pitch. I'm trying to think of that last one. It wasn't Christmas. You're not talking about Christmas Carnage, right?
No.
Interesting. I'm trying to think of what that last one was. Because you were on pitch in Rhode Island. You were on pitch with Jimmy, which was here.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I wonder what the other one was. It wasn't Brian Ruppert Psychopath. I don't think that was during Christmas time.
No.
I wonder what it was. I'll do some research.
I don't know. Maybe we did a Popcorn Kernels, and that's what I'm thinking.
Oh, we also did a Popcorn Kernels as a main episode.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We did that.
Yep.
I'll look it up while we're going.
Yeah.
I'll go. But today we have a very special episode, which is going to be, well, Brad, why don't you intro? Because you're kind of the game master
Boy,
here.
oh boy, do I like games. And
true.
as we record, it is summer, which we think of in the industry as blockbuster season. So we
Yes.
want to come up with ideas for new blockbusters, but like all of Hollywood, we're creatively bankrupt.
Yeah.
So famously, as the movie Speed was pitched as Die Hard on a Bus, we have some existing properties, and we're going to try and combine them in new, unique, and exciting ways to come up with our own blockbuster ideas. I've got cards. We did something similar with Video Game, the Movie, the Game. I don't have a great name for this one, but...
I do.
Oh.
I thought of a great name for this. So the original one was called Video Game, the Movie, the Game.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
So I wanted to come up with something just as good.
Equally brilliant, yes.
Equally brilliant, but it's hard because it's like movies, the game is not as fun. So here's the name I came up with. Ready?
Okay.
Bustin' Blocks, Blockbuster, the game. Hosted...
Oh, no.
Buster B. Locke.
All right, I don't... so dumb. All right, I'm your host, Buster B. Locke.
That's so weird. I had one called Hollywood Video, the game, and it was hosted by a girl, Hollywood, Would.
Yeah, exactly. Hollywood, the 5th.
Yes. Terrible.
Yeah.
All right, so I have some cards that I'm going to put down here. Blue cards are movies that, you'll have to choose from.
Okay.
So we'll start with 6 down here. I want summer movies.
So we're going to explain it as we go along to the
I'm going to
audience?
explain a little bit now. Dirty Dancing, E.T., The Sandlot, Die Hard 3, Jaws, and a new Marvel film, unnamed. Now,
So these are the types of movies?
well, here's
For the first round.
Yeah, first
Yeah.
round. So we need to add, we need to attach directors.
So just hypothetically,
Uh-huh.
instead of Dirty Dancing, let's say Footloose.
Nope. Let's keep going. Let me continue to explain. All right. So we've got these movies. That's our starting point. Well, now we need a director or a producer or something like that.
This is for the second. Like movies are one category. Now we're moving on to a second category of directors.
We've got some actors: James Gunn, Ryan Reynolds, Wes Anderson, Judd Apatow.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So we got our movie category and our
production house A24.
Our types of movies.
Yeah.
And actor Nicolas Cage, right?
Okay.
Then one more thing here. What if we want to, twist it a little bit? So we could do a war film, make it a holiday film, or do a gender swap of the initial property. Now,
imagine gender swapping E.T.
Still confused. I've got, I think, 6 cards here. These are little wild cards for each of us as we
I can play at any time?
Yeah, anytime.
Okay, wild cards.
I don't remember what all of them are. I wrote one of them like 10 minutes ago, and I don't even remember that. So with that in mind, what we'll do is we'll take one from each category for this first round, choose each of them, and then take about 2 minutes as the other guys talk about their experience with the property or the actor or whatever.
Yeah.
And then we'll have to come up with a pitch, with an elevator pitch for the other guys, and maybe they contribute some notes, and we go from there.
All right, so category 1, movies. Category 2, production house, director, actor. Category 3, an aspect, a type of movie.
Yes.
And then we have wild cards we haven't looked at yet.
Right. So I will start because I did write all the movies, so I've had time to think about these movies, remember their plots, things like that. And I will start with, this is tough.
You get to pick your own?
I get to pick my own in the first round, all three.
In the first round,
you pick all 3.
Okay.
So
this is all of us? It's not just me versus Ruppert?
We did it last time. We did all 3 of us. But if you want to just the 2 of you do it, by all means. I am delighted to not embarrass myself by looking at these movies and thinking, I don't remember any of these movies.
If you want it to be me versus Ruppert, that's good.
I'll do a sample. How's that?
Do a sample.
Do
Yeah,
a sample.
right.
So I will start. I will take Dirty Dancing.
Okay.
Thank God, because I've never seen it.
Oh, you know
Me
what?
too.
Neither have I. I will then take Judd Apatow, and I will make it a holiday film.
Damn it.
I know.
I had such a good idea.
I know.
All right, you know what? I can't make it.
No, I'll leave it. Take it. It's
all right.
fine.
So for our sample, if you guys want to talk about Dirty Dancing and/or Judd Apatow and/or holiday films, as I frantically make my notes for about 2 minutes, that would be great.
Okay, so what do you think Dirty Dancing is about?
Oh, boy.
Footloose is about a town where they don't allow dancing.
No dancing in Footloose.
I can't find the. I've never seen Footloose. It's
Me
hard
either.
for me to even. It's hard for me to even fathom a movie where there's like a decree of no dancing. It sounds so cartoonish.
The second you start adding singing and dancing to anything past like 1955, you start to lose me.
Really?
Yeah.
No music? Well, you like
I
Disney
like music.
Well, I mean like Disney movies and stuff. No?
It's like I mean it's the ones that I grew up with as a kid. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But as a man, it's like, yeah, I could do it without the musical stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
You haven't seen Greatest Showman, I'm guessing.
Oh, I did.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I listened to that
Fucking
episode.
hated it.
That's an amazing movie. I remember listening to that. I think I texted you and was
Yeah.
like, "You guys are fucking out of your mind. We're gonna do a redux. I'm gonna come in. Everyone's gonna be tearing up by the end." I like a musical, but I will say this because our old co-host didn't like musicals either, and I always kind of thought I really respect musicals. I really like them, but how often do I want to see a new musical? I think of it almost like a special occasion. Like I don't want to make. Like I'll put it this way: I like musicals, but if a musical came out often, I think I'd be tired. Do you know what I mean? I'd get tired of the songs, and I'd get tired of the constant theatricality. I need it to be a specific thing. For me, it's almost like...
I was like, I did it. I don't have anything about a holiday in here. I got to go back in.
All right. I think I want to relate it to something else. It's almost like Christmas movies. It's like if every movie was a Christmas movie, you would get...
Now you're talking my language.
You would get tired of it, though. It always would have the same
I don't
kind
know
of thing.
if I would. What? Again, Christmas, the spirit of Christmas has saved the day.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it would be every time. No, so I like musicals. I get the idea that they're very in your face. They're very all encompassing. But anyway, going back to Dirty Dancing. Dirty Dancing is about an abortion.
That's part of it.
Oh, there's an abortion? I thought it was like an erotic like thriller.
An erotic thriller?
Yeah,
Like Wild Things?
Yeah, it was like, well, like he's like a dance instructor, and she goes to him, and they start banging, but she has like another man, and like that's what I thought like the whole thing was about.
I think her. You know what? We're going to find out what I think in a moment.
Is this Don't Put Baby in a Corner, right?
Yeah. No one puts baby in a corner.
They put her baby in a corner after the abortion.
She's baby.
That's the tagline.
Is it really an abortion in it?
I think so.
There is an abortion, yeah.
I think it's part of the story.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I didn't know this.
Well, here we go. We're gonna pitch a new version of Dirty Dancing.
From Buster B. Locke.
Judd Apatow is attached to direct, and it is, of course, a holiday film. So with that in mind, since it's a Judd Apatow film, the Patrick Swayze role will now be played by Adam Sandler.
That was such a great little surprise.
Thank you.
Vocal tick.
Baby, I wrote down Drew Barrymore, but really with Sandler, it's going to be an actress who's, gorgeous and kind of out of his league. But for the purpose of this movie, it does have to be someone younger than Drew Barrymore. I just couldn't think of anything.
Okay.
The obvious Hollywood starlets currently populating the silver screen, a Sydney Sweeney, what have you.
Yeah.
Someone like that is fine. I think
Sydney Sweeney's probably too young for Sandler.
Well, here's the thing. In the movie, there's like the age gap is part of
the story?
the story
Oh.
between Swayze, the dance instructor, and Baby, played by Jennifer Grey.
Swayze and Baby?
Swayze and Baby.
They should have called it that.
They should have. I don't think his character's name was Swayze. So
Don't put my baby in the corner.
yes. So I think in the original they go to like the Berkshires or something. It's a summer retreat for all these families,
Okay.
and the dad is super overprotective. So
It's Ferris Bueller's sister, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So let's think about Adam Sandler movies where he goes away for the summer.
Oh.
It's a crossover with grown-ups. And so, the usual cast of Happy Madison guys is in it, along with the usual cast of Judd Apatow guys. So you got a Kevin James and a Seth Rogen.
Oh, I like this.
Oh, they're gonna get chocolate wasted with like edibles.
yeah, exactly.
Yes, they
exactly.
are.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great. Oh my gosh.
Are you chocolate wasted? Sort of.
There's a big dance contest over the summer, whatever. Sandler, kind of a schlub. I know it's hard to picture him playing it.
Yeah.
There's a CEO who's kind of the rich guy in charge of everything. We don't like him. I just wrote down McGavin for Shooter McGavin because that's who I'm thinking of.
Okay.
Sandler is like a plumber. And he is like, oh, no, I don't want to work as part of the union. I want to set my own rules. I want to do that. He's kind of a loner.
Okay.
Eventually, he decides to enter the contest with Baby. They make love. She needs an abortion. There's a 10-minute explanation about the politics of abortion, but it's between all the Happy Madison guys on one side and all the Apatow guys on the other side. So it's kind of like an on-screen debate.
I don't think it's cool to kill a baby.
Like and then Chris Rock talking about women's rights and it's great stuff.
You're supposed to take care of your kids, not abort them.
So you didn't abort your kids. You want a cookie? I realize now, I'm like, I don't know that this movie passes the Bechdel test. So we have to sneak Leslie Mann in there somewhere so she
can talk to Selma Hayek.
Yes. That perfect. There's a big dance contest, and it doesn't look good for Sandler.
Okay.
He has been trying to practice, but he's been on his own practicing.
Yeah.
So we get like a big montage of him working with the guys in the union.
Yeah.
About like learning all the dance steps and the big lift, and of course he tries to lift Kevin James. How do you think that works out?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Just
Patty
physical.
falls down.
Goes through a window, like whatever. The girl, of course, is touched by Sandler's efforts to win this dance contest. They do the dance contest. CEO Shooter McGavin is really unhappy because they do so well. And then we learn it's a Labor Day thing. Sandler joins the union and helps drive up workers' pay and drive down CEO pay. That's probably why my CEO Shooter is so mad.
CEO, I get it.
And so it is a Labor Day film, which there is
That's a holiday.
tragic lack of Labor Day related movies.
Isn't there an erotic thriller Labor Day?
Almost certainly. Every thriller is erotic.
Yeah.
If you're turned down by violins in the background. And so that's my pitch for the Dirty Dancing attached with Judd Apatow as a Labor Day film.
All right, so that's the sample. So Dirty Dancing is a summer blockbuster?
It's a summer film.
Okay.
So that was, I started with a list of like summer movies, and that was one of the first ones on the list.
Yeah.
And then Chuck said, well, let's make sure we get a lot of the blockbuster elements. And I'm like, I don't know
it's easier
when.
to play with franchises.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know when Armageddon came out. And Chuck's like, you put Armageddon in there or I'll kill you.
Yeah.
I will put you on an asteroid and drill you. And I'm like, what?
That's how he talks to his wife.
It was
Not his wife, his girlfriend.
It was a very odd threat. So replacing Dirty Dancing.
Oh, it replenishes right away?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, I'm glad we used Dirty Dancing as the sample because I think it's tough. That's a tough one to...
Sure was. Independence Day is now on the board.
Independence Day, yes, that's one of the 6 movies we can choose from.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Bechdel test. Anne Hathaway is now an actress you can choose.
Okay.
And instead of holiday film, it's missing the point of the original.
Oh, that's funny. That's
good.
really
Hello, Animal Farm.
funny. That's funny.
Brian, B, comes before Chuck, C. So, Ruppert, you get first dibs.
All right.
Please choose on your own.
I'm taking Jaws.
I knew you would.
Yeah, why?
Just because that's like the most accessible one. Man, I had such a good green one for Jaws, but that's okay.
Yeah.
We'll come to it later.
Okay. I'm going to take Gender Swap.
All right, that's a great one.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And I'm going to take A24.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty
Great.
good.
All right, so when we, Chuck and I are going to banter about Jaws. When we come back, Ruppert will give us a pitch.
Can I tell you something funny?
Yes.
I hit text to speak
Oh,
on
no.
my notes. So I've just been recording the entire episode. Text.
We will get gender swapped Jaws from A24. Chucky, what is your experience with Jaws?
Actually, I wanted to ask you,
Yes.
how do you define personally an A24 movie?
I think it
A24 is a production company.
Yes. I think it is a little bit outside of the normal movie structure that kind of the mainstream studios are presenting. Whether it's, that love subplot didn't resolve in the way I thought it would, or this character died and I thought they should have lived.
Yeah.
It makes choices that are different from the big tentpole studios. That's how I define an A24 movie. Smaller budget, things like that.
That's the other part of it, I think, is that they greenlight movies.
Yes.
That wouldn't necessarily usually be greenlit by a bigger Hollywood studio. What does A24 produce? I'm trying to think off the top of my head.
Did they do like Hereditary and
I think so.
Midsommar?
Midsommar.
Yeah. It's weird because I only think of horror movies, but I know they've done other films as well.
Yeah.
So like maybe they did Marty Supreme?
Yeah, maybe. If it wasn't them, it was another company, a production company that makes weird stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I love A24.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of A24. I love the idea. And did they do Obsession, Ruppert?
I think they did. Or that was Blumhouse.
Well, Blumhouse and A24, I think, work together.
Yeah, they may have done Backrooms. I feel like they did something pretty recently.
Yeah, let me see.
I know they did all of Eggers' movies, Robert Eggers. Like they did The Witch and stuff
And
like that.
they did The Witch, which I just
Yeah.
watched for the first time.
What'd you think?
I thought The Witch was not for me, but well done.
Okay.
Did you like it?
I love all of Robert Eggers' movies. I think he's like my favorite filmmaker in like this generation.
Yeah, it just was very, very, very bleak.
Did he do the Nick Cage as a doll face guy movie?
Dollface?
The one we saw in theaters, we accidentally worked into an open caption version
Not
of it.
Crazy Eights.
No.
With the legs, long legs.
Yes, there we go.
Yeah. I loved Long Legs.
Yeah.
Long Legs is great.
We walked into the Alamo Drafthouse, and it was an open caption screening of it. So everything was on the screen. And watching a horror movie with open caption, not a great idea.
Well, hey, you cannot
be startled.
You cannot criticize an open caption movie. I went to an open caption movie by accident.
You're hateful.
And I put it on Reddit. I'm like, it was a movie. It was Nobody 2, starring Sharon Stone and Bob Odenkirk.
Yep.
I went to a screening in Brooklyn where they came out and introed the movie, and it was an open caption screening. I went on Reddit and I posted, hey, does anyone know why Bob Odenkirk introed this movie for an open caption screening? It seems a little bit of a weird choice that he would do it there. People came at me and they're like, you hate the deaf. Yeah. You want the deaf to die. You want the deaf not to be able to see any movies.
You're putting them on an asteroid and drilling them.
Yeah, and I was like, I just thought maybe, I mean, if I'm being honest, if you have no hearing issues, closed caption ruins movies.
Yeah.
It ruins
the timing.
It ruins comedic timing. I think I should say this. It ruins all timing from acting. I think that open captions, if you don't need them, which some people do, and they should have them.
Yes. Should always be an option.
I think it should always be an option. But I think that it takes the human element out of movies. Okay. I think it's putting the script on the page and you're taking out the idea of pauses and the idea of delivery and timing.
Yeah.
With specifically comedies, I think it ruins jokes. And with horror movies, I think it ruins moments.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But man, when I posted that on Reddit, you would think I was like, I think all Italians should die. You know what I mean?
I mean, maybe they looked at your post history and they're like, oh, this guy does hate the deaf community.
I mean, I hid it.
Yeah.
I hid my
Okay,
post
then
history.
you're fine. Then you're fine.
So they couldn't see all my posts on subreddit deaf.
Deaf Dead.
Yeah, I thought it was anyway.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say I thought it was Def Comedy Jam, but no. So you can't don't talk down to the open captions. But long legs. Did we leave?
We left. We were at the Alamo Draft House. We left and we went to like an AMC or something.
Yeah. Okay. We got our money back.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, we did.
Thank
all right,
God.
Roop,
That's all I care about.
How's that Jaws gender
Just
swap?
about done.
Great.
All right. So I can just improvise the end.
Yeah,
All right.
let's set it up. We have Brian Ruppert presenting a gender-swapped Jaws produced by A24.
From the studio that brought you Lamb and the Witch.
Ooh,
Oh yeah,
nice.
Lamb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Comes this gender-swapped version of Jaws. Starring Jessica Chastain as Sheriff Brody's wife.
Okay.
We will finally understand the stress of Sheriff Brody's wife as he was dealing with the shark adventure.
Yes.
So it's a retelling of Jaws
Yep.
from her perspective.
That's fantastic.
and the grief of, her dealing with her stressed husband. She will have an affair.
Oh, no.
Just like the book.
Yep.
With because in the original book she has an affair with Hooper.
Okay.
Really?
And we're doing that in this version. So we're more faithful to the source material.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hooper in this version is played by Tom Holland.
Okay, of course.
Wow.
People like the original because, it goes so long without ever showing the shark. In this version, we never even see the water.
See the water
All the Jaws stuff happens
off screen.
off screen. Like,
Yeah.
it could be told to her.
Yeah.
Like, at the end, like, she's like, oh, no, they're going out. And she just waits by the phone for, like, 20 minutes in a long shot.
Yeah.
And then it rings, and she picks up, and it's like, we got the son of a bitch. Credits.
That's great.
So it's just like Jaws from her perspective.
Yes.
Yeah.
How she deals with this and the stress she's under.
Yes, I like that a lot.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very
Like there's a
good.
scene where she's grocery shopping and like she reads the newspaper.
Yeah, I like
It's
that.
very artsy.
Yes.
Oh,
She's-
maybe she gets confronted by other townspeople like, why isn't your husband doing more?
Yes.
I was gonna say, is she distressed by the mayor's decisions because she's more moral?
For her, it's all just about like the stress from her husband is transferring to her.
Okay, I see
Yeah,
that.
because she's like a housewife dealing with all this.
Yeah.
And he's getting more angry at things. And it's like she's kind of dealing with all this blowback.
Yeah. Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I like that. Honestly, I thought you were just gonna say "Shark's a Girl," same movie.
I almost did that.
Yeah.
I was like, I think this is funnier.
Yeah. Oh, way fun. It's way more fun.
Yeah.
The Shark's a Girl is like a punchline, and that's
Yes.
it. All right.
Wow, that's a pretty good film. That
Yeah.
sounds really interesting. Great character study.
Yes.
Some like a big meaty role for
It's
Jessica
so
Chastain.
dumb. I could see like A24 making it.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Just feel the stress.
Yeah.
A wife forced to stay at home by society.
Or Just by sharks.
Yes, society and the true sharks
Yeah.
are the men in positions of power.
Yes.
All right, we're going to throw another movie out here for Chuck to possibly choose from. We've got The Terminator, and then replacing in our actor, director, production studio, Blumhouse, and over here in our green area, Swapped POV, which is what I hoped ended up with Jaws.
Okay.
And you see the whole movie from the point of view of the shark.
I kind of just did that too. Though.
Yes, you did. So Chuck can choose from Independence Day, E.T., The Sandlot, Die Hard 3, The Terminator, a new Marvel film. He can work with James Gunn, Anne Hathaway, Ryan Reynolds, Blumhouse, Nicolas Cage with 3 exclamation marks, or Wes Anderson. And then the movie would have to have a swapped POV, miss the point of the original, or be a war film.
Okay.
And he still has 2 wild cards, but we're only in the first round. So.
Can I look at them?
Yeah, of course.
All right. Can I say them out loud? Should I just wait until I use them?
Yeah, save them.
Okay. Give me E.T.
Yeah.
Wow. That's like Chuck on his wedding night.
Give me Nicolas Cage.
Oh my gosh. I'm already in.
And
It's a war film, missing the point of the
Swap
original.
POV,
Swap
baby.
POV. Wow. Rupert, we know that Chuck has a love-hate relationship with E.T.
it's mostly a hate.
What is your relationship with E.T., the movie?
So I love E.T. as a movie.
Okay.
I watched it as a kid a bunch. I cried with E.T. and
Of
stuff.
course.
Classic VHS for me. But I'll tell you a funny E.T. story. So, there's this. Do you know the Neil Diamond song Heartlight?
Yes.
Okay, it's about E.T.
Yes.
So he saw the movie and then wrote the song Heartlight about E.T. for those that don't know. When I first started dating my wife, my parents, well, my mom was like kind of just up in my business, right? And she was bothering me.
That's what moms do.
And I just thought it'd be funny to be like, to fuck around. And I told my mom that my wife was obsessed with E.T.
Okay.
and she has watched E.T. once a week, every week, since she was 6 years old.
What an amazing, innocent lie.
And that, like, but then I kept building on it where I was like, she always, like, has Reese's Pieces in her bag. She loves them. I said, when we leave, she makes us touch fingers. And, like, she has, like,
That is so great. And at some point, you're like, they're going to catch on that this is not real. Or
I kept building.
Yeah.
So I was like, she'd sprinkle it like on her food, like some in her mashed potatoes. Like, and I told my sister too. So I just built up this thing that my wife loves E.T.
Yes.
So like, I had a roommate at the time. We were living together, and we'd be in my bedroom, and his room was next door. And I'd put Heartlight on, and I'd be like, "You keep saying this is our song. It's not our song." And like, I just do shit like that, and just like building this thing that she loves E.T. And eventually it was like, okay, I've been with her long enough. She has to meet my family.
Yep.
So this is my one misplay. I should have been playing her from the other angle.
Yeah.
And telling her, like, my family loves E.T. Make sure you bring it up.
Yep.
Like, this is how, like, we're comfortable. And when we had our first dinner together, like, after enough time passes, she's like, I gotta tell you, I don't love E.T. Like, I like it as a movie, but, like, not like that. But if I played it from the other direction, I should have told them, to make her comfortable, maybe put some Reese's on your food. And,
my God.
I should have had them, like, competing lies. So then when we get to the dinner, they're all, like, putting, like, Reese's Pieces on
And
the
it's
mashed
like,
potatoes.
who's going to blink first?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was kind of how I introduced my wife to my family.
Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful, beautiful work. Chuck, how's your pitch coming?
It's good. Give me like 2 more minutes.
All right.
I got it.
For me, E.T., I didn't see it until I was an adult. I had played the Atari 2600 game, the infamously bad Atari 2600 game, but like we didn't have it, our friends had it, and so when we were over there, we would play it and try to figure out what was going on. That and the
Stuck in the pits.
That and the Indiana Jones Atari game were both like inscrutable to me. Of like,
was the Indiana Jones one like bad too?
yes,
Okay.
but a different kind of.
I never heard of that one.
And, like, I hadn't seen either of the movies, so I'm relying on, my brother who's 2 years older than me, and then his friends to tell me what's going on. Didn't work out great in terms of understanding the movie. And then for years, just put off watching E.T., like for no reason. And then we had a friend at the time. He worked at an FYE store, and they were going out of business. So we just bought a bunch of like DVDs and Blu-rays and everything because they were going on clearance. And E.T. was one of them. And I'm like, all right, I guess I'll watch
finally see
And,
it.
I'm sobbing through the sad scenes. And, it's weird because it was such a part of culture that I'm like, oh, I feel like I know this movie.
Yeah.
But then I watched it. I'm like, oh, I guess I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny. Like, it had such a huge impact for a little amount of time. But, like, I don't know how much the new generation even knows about.
No,
E.T.
they recognize it as a character, and
and a ride.
Yeah, Chuck loves the ride. All the behind the scenes stuff of like the guy was supposed to direct it, and then Spielberg's like, you know what, I want to direct it, and so the guy he's like, oh, my biggest paycheck was for not directing E.T.
Oh, really? That
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's the way Hollywood works, which is what we're doing here today. So with that in
This
mind,
could be like an executive's office.
oh,
Yeah,
absolutely,
exactly.
absolutely.
That's what this is.
There is not enough cocaine, but other than that, we're there. So with that in mind, Chuck will present E.T. starring Nicolas Cage with a swapped POV.
All right, so obviously the whole movie is seen from E.T.'s point of view.
Yep.
Right? It's a straight up remake of the first movie.
Okay.
Nicolas Cage plays E.T.
Yeah.
E.T. lands on Earth.
Uh-huh.
And he immediately runs into a swarm of bees.
Not the bees! Not the bees!
And the thing is, he can't speak to humans, but he has an internal
Yeah.
he has an internal monologue.
Yeah.
So we can hear him the whole time being like, "Oh, they left me here." You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. But the thing is this. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. You didn't know this from the original movie because you couldn't hear what E.T. was up to.
Yep.
He's a soldier. He's sent to Earth to repopulate the Earth with ETs.
Uh-oh.
He has to mate with human women.
Wow.
That's his whole reason for being
I
here.
can't believe Chuck would pitch a movie where a male alien has to repopulate Earth.
Isn't that the plot of Superman from last year?
Maybe. So he's you hear him, he's like, gonna find someone to get laid, and whatever he does.
of course.
Man, I guess I'm going
Yeah,
Keanu
the
Reeves
little
from
Keanu.
Bill and Ted.
Yeah.
E.T. meets Elliot. He's like, oh, this kid'll lead me to someone. E.T. can't speak, but obviously he has this, mission.
Yeah.
As soon as E.T. sees Elliot's mom, he desperately wants to make love to her. Right? Right. But it's also like if you're E.T., it's really difficult to go to a human woman, especially if you can't speak, and try to bang her.
I'll say, if you're current Brad, it's difficult to go to a human woman.
Yeah, at least you can speak. Just
sometimes.
as slimy though.
Yeah.
So different things continue to happen from the original movie, but you understand why
Oh,
more.
okay.
All right, so number one, he's watching television. He sees that people drink alcohol to loosen up and hook up.
Oh, that makes sense.
So E.T. goes and finds beer in the fridge, and he tries to get drunk for when the mom comes home from work. He has no idea what happens to Elliot at the school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He dresses up in what he believes is attractive to humans and hides in a pile of stuffed animals, right?
Yep.
Right?
She'll like me in there.
Yeah. Humans think this is cute. Finally, he finds an old box of VHS porn in the garage.
Of course.
And he learns about fingering. Right? Right? He attempts to practice, but everyone around him doesn't understand what he's doing.
Yep.
Right? He's trying to call home to tell them, like, I'm making progress.
Okay,
and he's
yeah.
he's documenting what is working.
Right.
He thinks he's getting closer to the mom. And if he doesn't mate in a certain amount of time, he turns into a white piece of dog shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he fails. He gets murdered.
Yep.
Not murdered, but he dies.
Yeah.
And because he fails, the general and his other soldiers come back to Earth to retrieve him,
Yep.
to put him to death back in E.T.'s homeworld.
Okay.
And that's the movie.
Wow. And it's Nicolas Cage. Do we have an outro line for Nicolas Cage as he gets on the ship to go home?
Oh, sorry I didn't fuck that mom. And
that's the one F-bomb for the movie?
so it still stays PG-13. Yeah.
Wow. That is...
And it just like E.T., spreads like wildfire, like word of mouth. You gotta see this movie. It's a remake of E.T. starring Nicolas Cage trying to bang Elliot's mom. You're telling me you wouldn't go see that?
I mean, I don't know that I'd have a choice. I think you'd make me go see that.
Dressed as E.T.
Yes.
I'm dressed as Elliot's mom.
My wife would make me go.
By the way,
I heard she loves E.T.
Yeah.
how long is is Elliot's mom on screen?
Not long.
Yeah, I don't think she's really
Yeah,
there
she
at
doesn't
all.
have that much screen time.
No.
But not in the original version, but in this one.
And this,
Yeah.
it's
You
a
know-
lot of POV shots from him like peeking
Yeah,
in
I
her
was gonna
door and
say,
seeing her
she's
change.
sleeping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sleeping.
You know,
something like that.
Elliot's at school. We don't know what the mom and E.T. are getting up to during the day.
He gets pretty close.
Oh, yeah,
he
I'm
can't
sure-
seal the
I'm
deal,
sure
but
he
he
does,
gets
yeah.
close.
Can there be a scene where she's sleeping and like the covers move and E.T. just crawls into bed and puts his arm around her, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. And this movie's called E.T. Third Base and Beyond. But you find out he only gets to third base.
Yep. And then the Beyond is presumably for the sequel.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly
Wow.
right.
Great.
No, Beyond it's like a pun for
Okay.
the
it.
Beyond.
Got
You know
it.
what I mean?
Very fun E.T. Nicolas Cage swapped POV pitch. Good work from both of you. This brings us to round 2 of 3. So we will replace a movie. We're going to add Jurassic Park as a blockbuster.
Yeah. So do we just playing for fun, or are you going to grade us?
Right now, you both have A's. Good job.
Okay. All right. Fair.
Let me see here. We're going to throw in a production studio, WWE Films.
Oh, that's fun.
And we're going to throw in a catch. You guys don't want to do musicals.
No, I'll do a musical.
Too late. Found footage.
Found footage.
However, this one, Chuck will go first. He will pick 2 cards, and Ruppert will pick the 3rd card for him.
Oh, okay.
Like one of these?
So, you can pick any one from 2 different categories, but the category you don't touch, Ruppert will choose for you.
Okay. So let's see.
So if you pick blue and green, he'll pick the yellow orange. If you pick blue and orange, he'll pick the green, whatever.
Okay, I will pick Jurassic Park
Okay.
and found footage.
Ooh, okay. And then Ruppert will choose a director or actor or production house: James Gunn, Anne Hathaway, Ryan Reynolds, Wes Anderson, Blumhouse, or WWE Films.
Okay.
I want to see that version with Wes Anderson.
Wes Anderson.
I almost removed Wes Anderson because I'm like, do we know enough about Wes Anderson?
I love Wes Anderson.
Great.
I don't, but that's okay.
Then we're in.
I'm telling you, I was going to pick Wes Anderson and Jurassic Park.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jurassic Park.
I don't know that much about Wes Anderson, so you gotta give me some grace on this one.
I think the Wilsons are cast in it. Jason Schwartzman's in it. The Jurassic Park I didn't see for a long time.
Really?
I probably didn't
insane.
see it until I was, it was probably 2008, 2009-ish.
You had like 15 years without seeing it?
Yeah.
How old were you in 93?
15. I was the right age to go see it. I
Oh,
just
wow,
didn't
yeah.
didn't for whatever reason.
Were people talking about it in school?
Let's see here, 15 sophomore. Oh, was I in my everything that's popular?
Sucks.
Yeah, I might have been. I might have been in that phase. About 2 years.
Yeah, I got there later in life.
Yeah. So I hadn't seen it, and then I had seen it once on DVD, and then we went to see a re-release of it in theaters. And I had, I don't have the movie memorized like old State Bones over here. And the part where, they're working on getting on the power and the raptor pops its head out and howls. I was startled just a little bit. And I went, huh.
It's a great jump scare.
Well, here's the thing. Chuck now tells everyone that I shrieked. I ran out of the theater screaming, "They're coming! They're here! They're here!" And I'm like, no, I made a little involuntary noise. And that was it. And boy, when Chuck tells that story, it does not make me look like I'm a manly man, which is accurate. Jurassic Park, you loved it initially?
So I saw it. My parents took us. I was 19. I was born in 87, so 93.
Okay.
How old am I?
6-ish.
6, 7. So I saw it in theaters, and it was like, I remember, big event. We went. My sister came. She was probably too young because she was 3 then.
Right.
She had nightmares about T-Rexes
Yep.
for years. But for me, I was like, this is dinosaurs. This
Oh,
is the
yeah.
coolest shit ever. Had toys, all the games, like it was just something that like a boy my age was gonna love no matter what.
Yeah, didn't it's weird because I think about my nephew now and he's 16 and he has seen like 2 of the Marvel movies. Like and it's just, he doesn't seem super interested in them and it's just not the part of culture that he cares about. But if you were like, "Hey, name all the players for Croatia's World Cup team," he'd be like,
Really?
Yeah, big soccer guy.
Okay.
And I, of course, I'm trying to get him into not even mainstream music, but music that I like. Not interested. Not interested. He's contemporary Christian
just a
music all
sports
the way.
guy?
Sports guy. He started reading Brandon Sanderson, which I like. Because then I'm like, well, this gives me a reason to reread these books so we can talk about them. And I seem like I know what's going on because I'm like, oh, did you notice that character? I wonder if they'll come up again. His name is Hoyd. So that's fun stuff. Yeah, Jurassic Park for me. Yeah, I was just late to the party, and it's a phenomenal film.
Yeah, it's really great. It's one of the films. So when I do my film class, we start with silent films and we go through, and I always end at Endgame. But Jurassic Park is one of the movies that when we get to the 90s, I make sure to show them.
Yep.
Because it's more about pop films than like showing them like truly like groundbreaking. Like, I'm not gonna show them Pulp Fiction. It's a high school class.
Yeah.
So, but like Jurassic Park is one that I get to show them, and like that jump scare works every year on the class.
All right. Well, it looks like maybe Brad is more normal than Chuck thought. How's that pitch coming?
It's a really tough one.
I'm sure.
This is insanely difficult.
Yep.
So give me more time.
Okay. Wes Anderson, I have seen a few of his films. He did Bottle Rocket.
That's his first one, yeah.
Which was recommended to me by people at Improv, and they're like cool Chicago people.
Is this like right when it came out? Like it was newer?
Probably when it came out on video, DVD, or whatever. And I watched it, and I'm like, I don't get this. Like Owen Wilson is supposed to be funny, and I don't think this is funny. And I watched it again, 20 years after that, and I was like, it's still not for me.
I think it's like, this is something that kind of bugs me with stuff where like things like aren't always funny.
Yeah.
But people are like I think they confuse funny and quirky.
Yeah.
Like Napoleon Dynamite, I don't find it to be a very funny movie.
Very quirky.
It's quirky.
They're like, this is the most quotable movie you've ever seen. And I'm like, I don't know that that's true. And I'm like, Napoleon Dynamite was, using these quotes is a message of belonging to the Napoleon Dynamite community.
Yeah.
Of, Tina, whatever.
Tina, you fat lard.
Yeah. Give me my tots or hands up, whatever. And I saw that and I was like, I guess it's charming in its own way. I don't get the hype. He did a funny dance. Great. I thought the dance was really funny. I don't know that it deserved as much.
Yeah, it's like you probably weren't laughing at it. It's like,
No.
that was amusing enough.
Yeah.
And
then, you're like, well, it has to be quotable. So you watch it a second time and you like it because it's familiar.
Yes.
And you watch it a third time because it's familiar. And it's, no shade to anyone who worked on Napoleon Dynamite, but not my favorite film. So Wes Anderson also did, I think, Rushmore.
He did Rushmore, which I think he's still finding his ground, but I do like Rushmore.
And there was one other one that was I liked.
Life Aquatic?
That was my favorite Wes Anderson film.
Life Aquatic?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I like Royal Tenenbaums.
Yeah, people love it, and again, same thing where I'm like, there's just too much going on.
I liked, which was the one with the Boy Scout?
That was
Moonrise Kingdom.
Yes.
I thought that was really good.
I haven't seen that one or the newest one.
What was the last one?
There was a train one as well.
I saw Asteroid City. I don't know if I saw the one after. Darjeeling Limited is pretty good.
Yep. All right. Excuse me. It looks like Chuck is ready with Jurassic Park, directed by Wes Anderson. And I don't remember what his green one was.
Found footage.
Found footage.
This is really tough because I don't know Wes Anderson. So I'm going off of what I think.
Pastels.
Yep.
So this movie ignores all the sequels and starts right after the first one.
Okay.
Okay, so Dennis Nedry is alive.
Thank goodness.
It's 1993. Dennis Nedry was played by
Wayne Knight.
Wayne Knight, a.k.a. Newman from Seinfeld. The last we saw of him in Jurassic Park was he was in the car with a Dilophosaurus. And it seemed like he might get killed. Nope, he's alive.
Whew.
It's 1993, so he doesn't have like a phone.
Yeah.
All he has for a flashlight is the flash on top of an old video camera.
Okay.
And it only works when you press record.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he
you know,
has to make his way through the forest.
I'll say great gimmick. Like
Right?
for
Yeah.
a reason for a found footage thing to happen. Great idea.
Yeah, I think for 1993 it makes sense.
I applaud it.
Yeah, I
Thank
think that's
you.
smart.
So much like Blair Witch, he's going through the forest, right?
Okay.
He continually has to put the camera down for different reasons, and each shot is flat against the landscape and perfectly symmetrical.
Yes.
It's played as a dark comedy. The dinosaurs are all played by over-the-top puppets, so they're less scary and more like friendly, kind of. It looks
Okay.
like. There are many small moments of silliness, like 3 raptors are looking over a log, and Dennis Nedry is hiding under them. We hear the internal monologue of the raptors. They speak to each other and are very understated. Raptor 1, I'm hungry. Raptor 2, me too. Raptor 1, you're always hungry. Raptor 2, maybe I am. Third raptor, it's okay. I am too.
Wow.
The next scene happens,
That's,
you know?
that's the 2 Wilsons and Bill Murray.
Yes. The characters never truly get scared. They all stay even keeled the whole time and are kind of like dead-eyed.
Smoking cigarettes.
Yes. When Dennis Nedry sees the Dilophosaurus again, he says, "We did this already." The Dilophosaurus nods and they walk past each other. At the end, the T-Rex shows up. He remains apathetic and wears a funny hat. Dennis Nedry, can I leave? T-Rex, I think I'm supposed to eat you. Dennis Nedry, fair enough. End credits.
Wow.
Does that kind of live in Wes Anderson?
It definitely has some Wes Anderson-y vibes.
Because
Yeah.
for me, the characters are always kind of like, well, I don't know. What do you think? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
they're
that
kind
style
of.
of speak. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, it seems like that. So that's what I did with my found. It's tough to combine found footage and Wes Anderson.
I-
I tried to rat fuck you. I'm not gonna lie.
It's part of the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
I love the symmetrical framework of the shots
That's funny.
whenever he sets it down, and I love the gimmick of him having to have the video camera. So both of those, you're scoring pretty well on this round. So very, very good stuff.
All right.
Let's replace movies so that Rupert has 6 to choose from. Sinners, a recent summer blockbuster.
Okay.
We will throw in Quentin Tarantino as a director.
Okay.
And our gimmick is set in a different time period than the original one.
And don't forget, you can use your wild cards. I almost used one, but
Oh,
I
in
already
fact,
had
you
too
know what?
much.
Since I'm not a contestant, you could each get one more
Oh,
wild card
okay.
each.
Okay. All right. Sweet.
Okay.
All right. So Rupert will pick 2 cards, and Chuck will pick one in the other category.
Okay. I'm gonna take Marvel,
A
Yep.
new Marvel film.
Quentin Tarantino.
Wow.
Yep.
And Chuck will pick the gimmick. So a different time period. Can't really do missing the point of the original on a new Marvel film, a war film.
I'm going to war film.
All right. So Rupert will do a new Marvel film directed by Quentin Tarantino. It is a war film.
Yes.
How much of it is going to intersect with Quentin Tarantino's other war film? We don't know. We're going to
Now,
find out.
Now the wild cards, if I remember correctly, I must use them all before the end of the game.
Well, they don't carry over till the next time we play. No, you don't have to use all 3. You,
Oh, okay.
you can
Yeah.
use them. Yeah.
Oh, okay, they're optional. I thought
Yeah.
it was like if you don't use it in this round, you must use it like in a
No,
future
no, no.
round.
It's to some of them make things easier. Some of them just make them funnier.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can use as many as you like. We're loosey and goosey with the
Okay.
rules here.
So I have a new Marvel film
Uh huh.
Uh-huh.
directed by Quentin Tarantino.
Of course.
Yes.
That's a war film.
Yep.
And I'm gonna save my
Wow.
surprise.
Okay, nice.
Surprise wild card.
So, what's your experience with war films?
I mean, Saving Private Ryan
Yeah.
blew me away.
Okay.
And then I was so excited to see.
I remember that, and your arm came off.
Yeah. I put it back on. I was so excited to see 1917 because I'm a sucker for a long shot, and that's with a couple fake cuts.
Yeah.
It's essentially a long shot of a film.
Yeah.
It's tough because you don't want to glorify war, but war, like these stories are told up of individual acts of glory, and it's just it's complicated. As a person who's like, hey, in real life, war is terrible, but boy, oh boy, was Platoon a banger.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Well, so I will be honest. I'm not a war movie guy.
Right.
I don't love the conceit, and it feels like I don't like military movies either.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of like just military stuff, war stuff.
Yeah, I remember we had our Damon Wayans Film Festival, and you refused to be in the room for Major Pain.
See, like that kind of military stuff, that's making me gig.
Hey, what's your least favorite Child's Play film?
That's a real deep cut.
Thank
Nice
you.
job.
Thank you.
So, not a big war movie guy. Even like, so like, let's say 1917, Saving Private Ryan, Pearl Harbor, they're all based on real things.
Yep.
Even like Battlefield Earth, I'm like, no thanks.
Well, I think a lot of people are no thanks to Battlefield Earth.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. The schlock element, that's what draws me into that movie.
Okay.
The war element is what pushes me out. And I don't know where that came from. Where would that come from? Where I'm going to be honest here, and I've talked about this a little bit before. I don't like the idea that genres turn me off. I don't like that idea when it comes to music or movies. My belief system for art is that someone can make a good song and it can translate to other genres.
Yeah.
Someone can come up with the bones of an idea for a character arc, and it can work in a lot of different genres. So I don't like the idea that I get turned off. I get turned off by the vastness of space.
Yep.
So in other words, Guardians of the Galaxy is great. Some Star Wars stuff is great.
Right.
And Gravity turns me off.
It's weird because Gravity was so much closer to Earth than a lot of those other movies.
Well, maybe that's what
Yeah.
maybe it's the grounded space that I'm not really into. Although I love Moon.
I hate gravity because things are always circling me as I walk around.
Feels like a Joe List joke. The idea of, hard science fiction versus kind of the soft science fiction of like, well, how do the Guardians move around the vastness of space so quickly? And it's like, don't worry about it. Don't
Yeah,
worry about it.
exactly.
Whereas something like David Brin's books were really like, okay, well, we need to figure out the propulsion system for this spaceship in order for the plot to happen, but we can't do it via quote unquote magic. Like
Right.
it has to be like, oh no, we're using this thing to collect solar power to whatever. I think there's also there are other authors that are really like lean into the idea of hard science fiction.
Yeah, it's really tough for me. But what used to turn me off, vastness of space, westerns, military.
You also don't care for sword and sandal movies.
Yeah, Sword and Sandal, like 300
Yep.
and stuff like that. And I'm embarrassed.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I'm embarrassed of myself. I hate that I don't like specific genres of movies. My taste in westerns has changed. I like westerns now.
Gonna paint this wagon.
But war is really, really tough for me.
But war never changes.
I'm trying to think if I can't think of one war movie I like.
Not Platoon, not Saving Private Ryan,
I haven't seen.
not Full Metal Jacket.
I haven't seen Full Metal Jacket.
Have you seen Saving Private Ryan?
I did when did it come out?
96.
Yeah.
So I was 12.
You should rewatch it.
Yeah, I was 12. I saw it right when it came out because it was a big deal, just like Titanic.
Yeah.
Which, again, Titanic is a movie where at the time I didn't have a lot of appreciation for, except that I saw
I'd
Nip.
appreciate
Yeah.
you for two things in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then as an adult, I watched it again and
Leonardo's
I liked
dimples.
it. Yeah.
The what do you think of the Forrest Gump Vietnam section?
Forrest Gump is another movie that doesn't really hit me in the heart.
It does not.
So I feel bad. I really feel like I'm probably missing out on some great stuff.
Yeah.
And it's funny, Ruppert does a podcast reviewing history specifically about real stories, movies that are about real stories. And so I'm sure that war movies make up a lot of that in terms of like
Oh, yeah.
the consistency of the type of movies that they cover. Just because like that whole genre of war is almost exclusively based on real war.
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, so it's a genre that I wish I liked more. And it's funny because I think everyone has it. I mean, Ruppert saying he doesn't like musicals is
Right.
kind of the same thing.
Yeah, I'll watch one and give some a chance. But
Yeah.
it's just not my preference to watch that.
Exactly.
A war musical, though? Rupert, front row.
Yeah.
I would watch that.
Please
Yeah.
don't shoot at me.
Especially like today's war.
Oh,
you know, you know what I mean? No, but yeah, so that's kind of my thing. Now, if Quentin Tarantino did a war movie,
Well, we're going to find out. I
mean,
mean,
he did.
Yeah.
which one?
Inglourious
Inglourious
Bastards.
See, like that, I like Inglourious Bastards a lot.
So you
Right.
like a war movie.
Is it a war movie? Because it's kind of like this ragtag gang that's almost
But there's a lot of war movies like that, like Dirty Dozen.
Yeah.
is like that.
Which is, I mean, Inglourious Bastards is kind of a loose ripoff of Dirty Dozen, where it's like these guys they're rotten scumbag criminals that the
Yeah.
government puts together, and I haven't seen it in a while, but it's like, you guys have to accomplish X mission, and in exchange, we'll grant you freedom.
Okay,
And it's
Suicide
gonna
Squad.
like, it's basically like, if I remember, it's like, we need you to break into this bunker and take down these guns,
Yeah.
which will then allow us to complete another part of a mission.
Yeah.
Right, I see.
I haven't seen Dirty Dozen in a while, but it's like, you know, that's what Inglourious Bastards is. It's
Yeah,
like, you
yeah.
guys have to do this thing, which will allow us to do this.
Yeah, I see. It's weird because I guess when I really think about war movies, I'm thinking about tons of
battles?
tons of guys running at each other, explosions, and blah blah blah. I think of a lot of like,
All right, what if E.T.
I need to get home to my family or my lady.
That's very, like, I'd say that's I've seen a shitload of these now. I'd say that's probably the minority of war movies.
Really?
Yeah, most of them are focused on, like, little stories within the war.
Maybe the biggest ones are a little bit more like that. Like Saving Private Ryan is like huge, right? Like that's
I
maybe
mean, it's huge, but the story, again, is about one group of soldiers.
trying to find a guy.
They're trying to find one guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like,
interesting.
there's very few movies like where it's like they focus on like
The
a
big
big
battle.
a big aspect of war, like the Battle of Midway, the original movie, and even the remake is like focused on this giant naval battle. It's the biggest naval battle in history.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's more about like these big things that have to happen.
Yeah.
But I do feel like that's the minority of movies.
Wow. So that's interesting. I think maybe then my problem is in the trailer they have a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah.
Probably to bring people in.
Yeah.
Just like in a Marvel movie, they'll have like battles.
Yeah.
Like as part of the thing to be like, there's lots of explosions in this.
Right.
There's lots of action in this.
Well,
maybe war movies focus on that in the marketing and that turns me off.
It's like the reductive thing people say where it's like, oh, Marvel third act battles, laser
Yeah.
show. It's like,
yeah.
yeah, it happens, but that's like such a tiny part of the movie.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah.
It's like the war, that's the spectacle portion, the big battle stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
But the most of the movie is focused on guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. That's really interesting to
Yeah.
think about.
Chuck has also said he doesn't like Civil War movies because and as he says, the good guys always lose.
That's a good joke.
Thank you. I've been sitting on it for 3
Sorry,
minutes.
I'm still working.
No,
you're
we're-
good.
I think about, it's weird because like on some level, the Battle of New York in the first Avengers film is, this huge battle scene with all these explosions, very similar. Obviously, the effects are different than the opening of Saving Private Ryan and the storming of the beaches at Normandy, where it's designed to be chaotic because the battle was chaotic.
Yeah.
Bloody and gross and gory and terrifying and
Yeah.
everything. And that was one that like history teachers were like, we need to go see this movie. And I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I haven't even seen Jurassic Park yet, Mr. Clark.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Jurassic Clark.
Yep. Quentin Tarantino, I think we've discussed him at length.
I love
nauseam,
Tarantino.
Ad infinitum.
I'm
Ad
excited
infinitum.
for number 10. I
Yep.
love, you know what movie I really love that I think people don't like?
What's that?
Hateful Eight.
Yeah.
Do you feel like people kind of are like, that's underwhelming to me?
I think I think it got a second life when he cut it into a miniseries.
I know, and I want to watch that.
I didn't watch the miniseries. I went and saw it in 70 millimeter
Me
when
too.
it came out.
The
and, like,
roadshow version.
The
Yeah.
roadshow version.
With
I
an
made sure to see
intermission.
that.
Yeah.
Did you get the thing?
What thing?
There was a.
There was like a intermission, like
Oh,
book.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't get a book.
Oh, I have a book from it, from the actual screening. It was only given out at the screening.
Yeah, they didn't give us a book. I think because I saw it in Manhattan.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it probably was sold out by
Yeah.
the time I got there because I would have fucking loved it.
Yeah, I'll send you the book. It's fucking
that's
amazing. I'll send you something else too. It's have you ever heard of Birth Movies Death, I think is what it's called?
Oh, I used to go to that website all the time.
Did you get any of the limited edition magazines, the books about movies?
No, I never got any of them.
I'll have to bring them in. They're fucking awesome. Yeah, so Tarantino I'm a huge fan of.
Hateful Eight, I am a sucker for a story where
Characters are
kind of a stuck in a single location.
a bottle story.
In a liminal space, a space in between other spaces. I don't want to see people stuck in their own homes. I want to see people stuck in a hotel, in a library, in a way station, at an inn, at like a rich person's mansion, but none of them are the rich person.
Yeah.
Give me those stories, like 6 times a week, and I'll take another day for something else.
My one of my favorite movies, top movies, is The Thing.
Yes.
John Carpenter's The Thing, and Hateful Eight is based on The Thing. Do you know about this?
Oh, yes.
And there's like this video. It's weird because I never found it on YouTube. It's only on Vimeo, and it has a comparison of all the shots and all the things that happen. One of my favorites that really shows you that it is that in the beginning of The Thing, Kurt Russell's character is playing, is it chess? Yeah, chess against the computer.
Yep.
And the computer is beating him, whatever. The opening of Hateful Eight is them playing chess on The Thing, stuck in the cabin.
Yeah.
So a lot of it is based on that and paranoia and stuff like that. I love The Thing, so I think maybe that translated even before I understood that it was kind of based on The Thing.
Yeah.
Maybe I can get my girlfriend to watch the miniseries this winter. That would be awesome.
Yeah, that's probably your best shot.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'd love to do that.
Cool.
All right,
Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. So Ruppert will pitch a new Marvel film directed by Quentin Tarantino. It is a war film, and there is a wild card at play.
All right. So, from visionary director Tarantino comes his first foray into franchise filmmaking.
Great.
Tarantino presents Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos.
Ooh, good. Good pull.
We are in the present day of the Marvel Universe.
Nick Fury is the Sergeant Fury.
It's Sam Jackson in current MCU.
Yeah.
He's doing intel, and he finds out that there's this Nazi sleeper cell that's been going about like the country and the world, and they're trying to create the Ubermensch.
Okay.
Right?
The Ubermensch.
And he's like, I think I remember that. So he goes into his father's files,
Ooh, nice.
and he reads about his father,
Nick Fury Sr.?
Nick Fury Sr., played by Brad Pitt.
Of course.
And it's the classic.
Yeah.
It's the classic Nick Fury. Like,
Yeah.
gray on the side, the eye patch. It's like...
So you're turning the original Nick Fury into the father of the new
Yes,
Nick Fury.
you're damn right
Yeah.
I am. Which Marvel actually did in the comics.
Yeah.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, I'm kind of taking that and...
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
So he has his Howling Commandos. One of them is Vivica Fox, who ends up becoming the mother of
Pam
Sam
Grier?
Jackson.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
I
Nick
see.
Fury, yeah.
Yes, okay.
So that's like his that's his mother
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
father.
yeah.
They met on the Howling Commandos.
Yes.
They have a mission to go behind enemy lines into Nazi Germany and stop them from creating the Ubermensch. And we
Perfect.
follow them as they go through this war hellscape, sneaking around, fighting all these Nazis, and they stop it while Sam Jackson's investigating it in current day. And we jump from the stories back and
Oh,
forth
nice. Very good.
in Tarantino fashion. He gets to the end, and it's the big confrontation with the main Nazi.
Yep.
They're having some big battle. Sam Jackson loses, and the guy hits the portal to activate the Ubermensch. The portal opens. Out flies Superman.
Whoa!
Surprise! Tied to an existing IP.
A wild card.
And
So this
he's
is the
like,
first Marvel DC crossover.
yes, and he's like, I have summoned the Ubermensch. We tracked him down. Superman flies through. He lands. He sees this guy full Nazi regalia. Sam Jackson's laying there. He's all fucked up. He looks around at both, grabs the Nazi's head, and just crushes his head.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Superman
And
with a
he
kill.
goes-
Oh, I guess Tarantino.
He goes,
yeah.
I recognize a Nazi in any universe, motherfucker.
Whoa! Superman with an F-bomb. Yeah.
Yeah.
Superman kills and swears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Tarantino.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
yeah.
true. That's true.
He picks up Sam
Dead
Jackson.
Nazi storage.
He picks up Sam Jackson as like, you have nothing to worry about from me. I'm going back where I came from. Have a good day, N-word. He goes back. It is Tarantino. He wanted to make sure one got in.
Yeah, exactly.
Superman flies away and Sam Jackson breaks the machine.
Yeah.
Movie ends. Miserloo plays.
Wow.
That's good.
That's great.
That's really good.
Yeah.
That's very fun.
When I was like, oh yeah, I'll do a wild card of tying things to an existing IP. No idea something like that would come up. I love it.
Yeah, that
I
was
love
great.
it. It's tough because in this round, Chuck had such great incorporation of Wes Anderson, of the
tried,
found footage and the weird
Apathy.
shots. But man, the excitement of the Superman reveal in a Marvel film directed by Quentin Tarantino, hard to beat. So I'm going to give this to Ruppert. This round, so Ruppert is just a little nose ahead.
Okay, all right.
So with that in mind, this round you will pick one, and your opponent will pick two.
Okay.
So we have The Goonies as a summer/blockbuster film.
Yep.
We will add Seth Rogen as a possible actor.
Okay.
And in our little green card, product placement propaganda.
Now, what is an example of that? Just
Where it's like, the scene in the first Wayne's World where, they're wearing Reeboks and Pizza Hut. Just work in as much product placement as you can to your pitch.
so it's like a Bond movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Make sure, like, if a character's listening to headphones, we want to know what brand those
Okay, I
headphones
got
are.
you.
Yeah.
And if they, what kind of car they're driving and so on and so forth.
All right.
So Ruppert will go first on this round, and then Chuck will choose two of the categories. So Ruppert, you
All right,
choose
I pick
one.
one.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's funny because we are trying to fuck each other up, but it's very playful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
It's not.
Yeah.
Man, this is tough. All right, I'm gonna take James Gunn.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Just my strategy. I think it's easier to have a style,
Yeah.
and then adapt that to other stuff.
Okay.
All right. Chuck, choose a movie and a gimmick.
James Gunn.
Yes.
So part of me wants to throw Ruppert under the bus, but part of me also wants to kind of put it in the wheelhouse where he can make something fun.
That's true. That's true. The point of this game is entertainment.
Okay, so
I want to know which one do you think would fuck me up?
well, I think I'm gonna go for it.
Oh, okay.
Because it's fun, and you can also you can play with it in a fun way. The Terminator.
Okay.
James Gunn's The Terminator,
Okay.
All right.
and let me think. It's either different time period, missing the point of the original, or product placement propaganda.
Yes.
And I really want to play with product placement propaganda myself.
Oh, okay.
So I think I'm going to keep that for myself. So we do, well, it sucks because different time period is kind of default Terminator.
To me, different time period means like, oh, this movie is now set in the Renaissance, like that kind of thing.
Or Western.
Yeah, and not like, oh, this was originally in 1984 and now it's 2026.
That's
Like,
what I was gonna say. I was like, we are in a different time
Yeah.
period.
Yeah, I was going to say, but the Terminator always takes place in the future. So I'm going to go different time period, and hopefully
Okay.
it's a different time period than Terminator.
And Ruppert still has some wild cards if you'd
Yeah.
like to use them. Chucky, talk to me about The Terminator.
Terminator is a movie franchise I didn't watch until way later.
Yep.
I heard that Terminator 2 was like one of the best action movies of all time.
Yes.
I did watch them in order, even
Okay.
though I knew that Terminator 2 was the real standout.
Right.
Now, I was a child. I was
Yes.
a young boy.
Yep.
So I thought Terminator 2 was awesome. I probably haven't watched it as an adult.
Okay.
Even though I know it's great. I enjoyed Terminator 1, but kind of as like from a distance in terms of like, oh yeah, I could see that people
Yeah.
would like that when it came out.
Yeah.
I like Terminator 2. I was so young that I also saw Terminator 3 and was like, yeah, they're just as good as each other.
Yeah.
When I know that they're not now.
No.
But one is almost a ripoff of the other one, kind of. But I believe the fourth one was Terminator Salvation.
Yes.
I really liked Terminator Salvation.
Yes.
I thought it was a good movie. My only big criticism was that in the movie, there's like one of the heroes is this guy fighting the Terminators, and you find out at the end that he was a Terminator.
Right.
it was in the trailer.
In the trailer.
It was in the trailer for the movie.
Very spoiled.
So they ruined the reveal of the movie, but I liked the movie.
Yeah.
And it's weird now that I say that out loud with the war thing, because Terminator is like, there's a lot of war stuff.
Sure is.
In, maybe not in 1,
Right.
but in 2 and 3, right?
Yeah, 1 is a quieter movie, more of a thriller,
Yeah.
techno thriller.
Yeah.
I did not see 1. I saw 2 first.
Yeah.
It came out in
I think a lot of people did.
91 or 92. And I was so psyched about Guns N' Roses' You Could Be Mine, the song.
Yes.
And, their video had shots from the movie. And so I would just watch that video to get hyped.
Yeah.
And then went to see it, and I was like, that was amazing. The liquid metal effects were so cool and crazy, but I had nothing to relate it to. Like, there was no foundation for me to be like, oh yes, the Terminator was I had known about the Terminator through pop culture.
Yeah.
But I didn't know the actual story of the first movie, which I, eventually watched it on VHS or whatever. I do remember going to see the third one and thinking, I liked the second one better.
Yeah.
Even though it's like, the Terminator, this time, it's a girl.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
yeah.
all girls are Terminators.
My heart!
We saw Salvation together. I think we both enjoyed it.
Yeah.
That's the movie that did bring us the Christian Bale freak out, though.
Yes.
Yeah,
Which is
it
like
did.
the best thing to ever happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Christian Bale freakout was amazing.
Yeah, I really like. I still like Terminator 2, and I still love the song "You Could Be Mine." by
Yeah.
Guns N' Roses.
So how many Terminator movies are there now?
7. There's a Genesis that I never saw.
I didn't see any after 4.
Yeah.
And I kind of want... No, I did. I saw one in theaters where Arnold Schwarzenegger is young and he's walking through a thing and he's naked.
Okay.
They used his
Yeah.
body. I think maybe in the newest one, he's in it as an old Terminator where
Yeah.
he's actually got old.
Right.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
I didn't see the movie, so I don't know what the movie logic is behind that. But I did see one, and I guess it was so forgettable that I remember nothing besides naked Schwarzenegger.
I never
walking.
watched the show, the Sarah Connor Chronicles.
Oh, I
Never
forgot
watched
that existed.
Yeah.
Was this show supposed to be good?
I think so. I think it got a couple seasons.
Yeah. Wow. Terminator's a weird franchise.
Yeah.
It's a lot like this franchise I relate Terminator to the most is Alien.
Okay.
Where it's like Alien was a very specific thing.
Yep.
Terminator was a very specific thing. And they're just like, this is repeatable. Let's use this as an IP.
Right.
Let's just make sequels. And it's more about if the director had a specific vision for Alien or Aliens, another war movie.
Yep.
Or Terminator 1 or 2, instead of focusing on the idea of bringing different feelings to the character. Like Alien 1 is all about isolation and paranoia, right?
Right.
Terminator 2 is kind of straight up action, but it's about flipping it on its head of it's the whole thing about the machines are going to take over,
Yep.
but the idea that now one of the machines is helpful, whatever.
Also, oddly that you mentioned it, Aliens and T2, strong female leads.
For sure.
Linda Hamilton and Sigourney Weaver.
But I think that movie studios later were like, oh, an unkillable alien? Let's throw that in things.
Yep.
And then Terminator was like, oh, a robot that's unkillable? Let's throw that in things.
Yeah.
So, Alien, the original Alien is almost like, I don't want to say art house, but it's really artsy in
Yeah.
terms of the way they did it with the Giger designs and stuff like that.
Yep.
And Terminator is also a very specific project. But then it's it turns into Alien versus Predator.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the thing where it's just let's just use this as a beast. Let's just use this as a this.
Yeah.
Honestly, I can't believe we haven't seen Terminator versus something yet.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously there's RoboCop.
Who knows? Maybe we're about to hear a pitch for Terminator versus something. I don't know.
Yeah. It's
I got a fun one.
Terminator versus Leonardo da Vinci.
Well, it's
set in the Renaissance, directed by James Gunn.
you know what I really wouldn't be surprised if they did was Terminator versus Predator.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be
Oh,
sign
sign me up.
Yeah, exactly.
That Predator guy's fighting everyone.
Because then you can bring in Arnold Schwarzenegger in different ways.
Have you seen all the Predator versus comics in Marvel?
Archie.
Yeah,
Predator versus Wolverine,
I know.
Spider-Man.
I want to read them, and I also always wanted to read Batman versus Aliens.
Oh, I didn't know that's a thing. That's fun.
Yeah.
You never saw the thing? The alien has the Joker makeup on?
No, that's
I'm
funny.
not even kidding. Each individual one was released as a graphic novel. Issue 1 is a graphic novel that cost $9 when
Wow.
it came out. But I'm just just my little pitch.
Okay.
Terminator versus Predator.
Uh-huh.
In the movie, you find out Arnold Schwarzenegger's character from Predator was the initial model for the Terminator.
Could have been. Could be.
That's pretty fun.
Terminator versus Predator versus Batman versus Superman and Bob and Carol and Ted and Alice. That is a film reference.
I don't get it.
There was a movie called Bob and Carol and Ted and Alice.
Nice. But imagine that if you found out the Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I guess one of us has a degree in film.
Yeah, it's me. If you found out that character from Predator was,
that'd be amazing.
It'd be incredible.
Yeah.
Like that'd be an incredible storytelling
like
thing.
that,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? That'd be amazing.
You know, I saw a thread the other day that was like, after
I'm
all
gonna
these,
write that. It's
after,
gonna come into the Funbearable universe.
after all these Terminator movies, we never found out why the Terminator had an Austrian accent. I'm like, yes, we did. It was in Terminator 4.
Really?
It was 3 or 4. It was the scientists were doing it, and they had the Arnold thing, and he had like a really deep Texan accent.
Yeah,
And
do
they're
you
like,
remember that part?
We got to change that accent. And an Austrian scientist was like, I'll take care of it, whatever.
Did you know that?
I saw
so
Salvation, but it's so long ago I
So
forgot
good.
that.
Yeah, they do have a scientist, and he has the exact voice of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Such
and
a great joke.
It's just a joke.
Yeah.
It's just
That's
straight
funny.
up comedy. Yeah, it's great. I'm gonna write that. I'm gonna write Terminator versus Predator. I'm gonna bring it to the podcast.
Thank you.
And we're gonna do the scientist thing.
I'll say if you make it a Christmas film, you've already got your pitch doctors for this year.
the idea of a Christmas film.
Yeah, too bad I already used holiday film on Dirty Dancing to,
So-
to support American labor.
Yes. I told Ruppert about the idea for our Halloween episode
Yes.
this year, which is going to be very fun. Halloween's going to be good. But yeah, so I really appreciate the Terminator series. It's one of those things where, as a completionist, I used to be the guy who would go, I want to watch all the Alien movies in a row.
Yep.
And I'd watch all of them.
Yep.
And I'd love to do that with Terminator. But as an adult, like as I've said in the podcast a million times, I really only watch TV and movies with my girlfriend.
Yeah.
I'll go to the movies. I'll end up going to the movies with like Ruppert, Brad, whoever. But when I'm watching at home, it's stuff that she wants to watch
Right.
too. So it'd be really hard for me to convince her to watch 7 Terminator movies. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Although maybe I could.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, you have to. Yeah, all right. So 7 Terminator movies, then the Hateful Eight miniseries.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I think I can get her
Then,
to-
oh no, it's 7 Psychopaths. I was trying to think of a movie with 6 in it, and I was like, oh, like the 12 Days of Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd
Jet
be-
Li's the one.
Yes. T2.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, we're figuring this out.
3. All right, we're going to go through the numbers. What's it called?
Oh, with the 12 Days of Christmas.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
we're all
the
different movies.
The third one. Oh, crap.
3.
First of all,
3 Amigos.
Nice. 12 Monkeys.
No, you got to go in order.
I don't have 4 rooms.
Oh,
That's good.
5.5 weeks? Is that a thing?
I don't think
That's
so.
It's, how many weeks
Fast
is
Five?
it?
I think it's
Fast
9.5.
Five.
Oh, I mean, that's what we're just.
Oh, yeah, you can. Well, Fast 5 has 5 in the title at
Yep.
least.
Yeah.
7 Rise or 7 Brothers doesn't have 6 in it.
6, isn't there like the 6?
6 days, 7 nights. Isn't
The
Six Samurai?
the Adam Sandler
Ridiculous 6?
Ridiculous 6.
Yeah, okay, Ridiculous
Ooh.
6.
Magnificent 7.
How about this?
7 Psychopaths.
7.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's good.
7. 8.5 weeks? How many half
I
weeks
think it's
are there?
9.5 weeks.
All right.
I believe there's an 8 heads in a duffel bag.
8 heads in a duffel bag. We're doing the whole Christmas thing. 9.5 weeks?
Yep.
10.
10.
So, no.
What about,
Yeah,
what about
I was gonna say,
X?
just
What
the
about the
movie
movie
X.
X?
Just the movie
X,
X.
yeah.
X. 11.
They've got. Just the Stranger Things series.
11.
Main characters 11.
Oh, come on. We got 11.
We were
Let's
doing
see.
really well, and then 12 Monkeys.
All right. Yeah, 12 Monkeys is good as an ending. You got nothing for 11? Keep thinking.
I don't. But no, Rupert, you should be focusing on your pitch.
I'm done. I'm
All
done.
right, great.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I got to figure this out.
Chuck get a movie with 11 in it, and then
Let's see.
then we can end the bit and go to the pitch.
You're going to kill yourself when you find out 11.
I might do it anyway.
It's so obvious.
Yep.
Oh, God.
I'm sure Fun Bears were screaming.
What do you think, Roop?
I don't have a clue.
Can I give you a hint?
Yes, please.
Matt Damon.
Goodwill 11.
Heist.
Of course.
Ocean's 11.
Yeah.
Let's all leave.
That's bad.
You went with Matt Damon as your first one from Ocean's 11?
Because if I said Clooney, it'd be too obvious.
Yeah, okay.
I thought maybe Damon would
Yeah.
be like, oh, what's this? What's this? Who's that? Man, when am I?
All right. Back to the game. Rupert has a pitch, The Terminator by James Gunn, set in a different time period.
Do you guys remember how the Terminator was known for his one-liners and quips?
I mean, I'll be back.
Yeah.
You're close. Get
What
them
if
to
we
me.
had a Terminator that is always quipping and joking around?
Yes.
This time played by John Cena.
Perfect.
The Terminator travels back to 1920s Chicago
Ooh.
to track down John Connor's ancestor in Chicago. That's like the earliest record they could find. So they went even further
Great.
back.
I love it.
So it's February in 1930s Prohibition Chicago.
Great.
Oh yeah.
It's snowing and they're using, Tommy guns and all this stuff.
Yeah.
It turns out the earliest ancestor is Elliot Ness's wife.
Whoa.
So the Terminator is, he goes to someone, he's like, give me your Tommy gun, your shoes, your fedora, your hat. All the, it's like 20 minutes, how long?
Yep.
And he's like, this felt like it was quicker the last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this like, see?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But
yeah.
he's in like the pinstripe suit,
Yes.
the Tommy
Oh,
gun.
that's a good looking Terminator.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's well dressed.
Yeah.
He's outside Elliot Ness's house, like, nice house.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And he's just blasting away. He's trying to get Elliot Ness's wife. The Untouchables show up. They're trying to help Elliot Knight fight this Terminator. They're unable to. He escapes with his wife. He goes to the mob. He's like, I know we have our differences.
Oh.
Yeah.
But there's this thing after me. He killed your guys there to get the suit. We have to work together.
Yeah.
Capone and him team up.
Yep.
They call up the other mob families. And they plan an ambush for the Terminator at this big brewery.
Yeah.
The Terminator kills fucking everybody.
Wow.
Carnage.
Yeah.
This takes place on Valentine's
Yeah,
Day.
I
It's
knew
the
it
same
would.
Valentine's Day
I
massacre.
knew it would.
I love it.
Yes.
They end up, the way they defeat him is they trap him in a brewery and they blow up the alcohol.
Oh, great, right.
And, he's melting, but the beer's like foaming on him and stuff. And yeah. And they kill him. They beat the Terminator. And Capone and Ness are like, look around the carnage and they're like, wow, we came a long way.
Yeah.
But they have a mutual respect. He's like, I still have to bust you. He's like, I know, but we're going to have a reset for now. And
Yeah.
they shake hands and they go on their separate ways. But, tons of jokes from
I was
all
gonna
the
say,
mob guys.
So
and-
the mob guys in Terminator's from the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff that he's talking about or mentioning
Yeah.
that they're like, I don't think so. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
Your White Sox cheated.
Yeah, we know. we
Yeah.
paid them to cheat.
The Cubs will not win for another 87 years. Get out of here.
Come on.
Wish I could go back in time and put some money on the Cubbies.
Al
You
Capone's-
you can't.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? What?
You could place the bet now and pick it up later.
Also, you care about money?
Yes.
You
Well,
know?
I just hope that there's a soundtrack of 70s and 80s rock songs playing throughout.
from the Terminator. Because it confuses the other people,
Yeah,
he has a tape deck built in.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
good.
Very fun idea
That's
for the
good.
Terminator, James Gunn, different time period. Great use of all three of those things. We are going to replace it for Chuck's last turn. We're going to put a movie out here. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. New Disney Pixar.
Okay.
I want to find something that's fun. Oh, yeah, this is fun. My third production studio on here, Dick House,
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
That's the Jackass guys, right?
Yeah.
and it's a faith-based film. So Chuck will choose one category or one from one thing, and then Ruppert will pick the other two.
All right, let's see. Movie?
Movie, actor,
Cast or
studio?
production movie studio?
Yep.
Product placement.
Product placement,
You're
propaganda.
so lucky you'd pick that because I was going faith-based film for you.
So
All
now,
right, so I'm going product placement propaganda.
and Chuck still has wild cards to use.
Yeah.
And then Ruppert will pick a movie
I'm
and
using one, by the way.
kind of a casting-y thing. I was hoping you'd get that one, and I'm glad you did. So Ruppert, what movie is Chuck going to pitch us?
He is going to pitch us Die Hard 3, which I
Okay.
think ties in well with his product placement
Yep.
thing.
Yeah,
I
that's
tried
good.
to make it fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take, let's go WWE.
WWE films. Man, this could be the second movie in a row starring John Cena.
Yeah, right?
So Chuck is going to work on his pitch for Die Hard 3 from WWE Films. It's product placement propaganda, and he has a wild card. Die Hard 3, I mean, I love the original Die Hard, but man, Die Hard 3 is great.
Some people will argue it's better than the
Yeah,
original.
I know. I just didn't want to speak
Are
heresy.
you one of those?
I don't know. I like Die Hard 1 holds such a special place in my heart of like, oh, this was a movie that affected me so much and set up all these tropes that I recognize. Die Hard 3 is just, I like the idea of chasing like this this villain who's like setting puzzles and traps and misleading you. And, our characters have to work together to solve it, come together for the greater good.
I love 3 almost as much as 1.
Yeah.
But 1 is just, like, I saw it later. Like, I was in high school, and my father was like, you should watch this movie. I think you'd like it. And I was starting to get in my cinephile phase.
Mm-hmm.
So I watched it, and I was just like, oh, my God. Like, this is such a great action movie.
Yeah.
And, like, I fell in love. But, yeah, I'm a big Die Hard fan.
Yeah,
You know?
definitely 1, 2, and 3 are awesome. 1 and 3 are awesome. 2 is good.
2 is fun.
And those are all the Die Hard movies that were ever made.
Can I tell you what my pitch was for a final Die Hard movie? Like, this was like a dream I wanted to make.
Mm-hmm.
So my concept was, all right, we got to get back to the beginning for a send-off.
Yes, we do.
So it's set in Christmas, modern. This is before Bruce Willis has
Yeah.
the thing. So it's set in Christmas, modern day.
Yep.
And Bruce Willis is there. They're honoring the original incident.
Okay.
They're building like a statue and a plaque to commemorate like the 30th anniversary, 40th,
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Goes to the Victims Fund. Yeah.
Exactly. His wife is there, his kids, everybody, and they're gonna set up and do like this big like walkthrough and explain like to the news kind of how he survived that night, and they're gonna commemorate it, make a big thing of it. So his wife, his family is there. They're gonna be at the top. He's gonna meet them. International terrorists land on the roof. It's Gruber's kid.
Whoa!
Who's pissed about all this.
Gruber Jr.
And he takes over Nakatomi Plaza, and he basically is like, I'm going to kill your family unless you get up here. And Bruce Willis has to get to the top of the fucking plaza.
Like the Raid 2 or the Raid?
Basically,
One of the Raids, yeah.
And it's Christmas.
Yep.
So we still get all our Christmas shit.
Oh,
like
yeah,
it's
of course.
like the whole office is decorated
Yeah.
for Christmas.
Yep.
And it's like just kind of a cap to the first movie.
Yep. I think about like the little things in, way down the line sequels like that. Like Argyle now owns the limo company, but he's like, hey, John, I had to give you one last ride.
I love that.
And maybe
He
Argyle
breaks through the gate at one point again.
Yeah. Or he's like, oh, I'm too old to drive through the gate, and he like has a little beeper and it opens the gate for him. Like he's thinking now.
Al Powell is now like like the chief of police.
Oh yeah.
Like my friend John,
like a
you know?
retired chief of police.
Yeah, exactly.
He's sipping Mai Tais on a golf course somewhere, and they're like, Al, we need you, and he's like, I've left that behind. Or he's eating a Twinkie, whatever.
And Bruce Willis is still bitching. He's like, last time my knees didn't hurt as I did this. He's crawling around the vent.
A lot of jokes about being old.
Yeah.
A lot of jokes about being old. That's a great final pitch for Die Hard. It's
I like the franchise deserved a fun ending.
Yeah.
Instead of like, why is he in Russia now?
why is he a superhero now?
Yeah.
He's riding a Harrier jet or whatever.
I figured that's a way to bring it back to its roots.
Yep.
You put a bow on it. You're paying
Yep.
homage to the original.
And then 10 years from now, we'll reboot it with somebody's, Adam Sandler's kids.
They're working on a prequel now.
Great.
It's him. It's him as a cop in the 70s.
Great.
And it's like,
It was based on a novel.
it's a series, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Sinatra was supposed to
do it initially. Yeah.
and he declined.
And then they were like, I don't know if Bruce Willis can be an action star. He's the guy from Moonlighting.
Yep.
And they greenlit it anyway. I don't know. Die Hard 3 though, we were talking about the water jug thing and how
I
there's two
still
different
can't
ways to do
understand it.
Yeah,
There's two ways to do it. You explain both ways.
I walk it through in a different way in the movie. There's you need exactly 4 gallons. You have a 3-gallon container and a 5-gallon container. So like you could guesstimate that, that's not going to work for this. It's going to blow everything up. So you fill up the 3, pour it in the 5. So the 5 now has 3. Fill up the 3, pour in the 2 gallons, so it's completely full. So you have 1 gallon in the 3 and 5 gallons in the 5. Dump all those out. You just have 1 gallon in the 3, pour it in the 5. You have 1 gallon in the 5. Fill up the 3, pour it in, 4 gallons in the 5.
You have to demonstrate this to me.
All
I'm
right,
too
all right,
stupid to
all right.
follow this.
All right, give me 2 buckets. And get ready to pee
Yeah,
quite
I
a
was
bit.
gonna say, take a shit in your
Yes.
bucket.
Take that, Salvation Army Santa. Yeah, Die Hard 3, I love.
Simon says.
Yes. And WWE films, I don't have a lot to go there. I know
There
it was.
actually is one really good WWE movie.
What is it?
They produced, I believe, the first Mike Flanagan movie, Oculus,
Okay.
starring Karen Gillan. Did you ever see that?
I did not, but I remember like the hype for it as I was watching Raw
Yeah.
or whatever.
And I remember, so like, I'm not a wrestling fan.
Yeah.
But I remember I went to see that just like, I liked Doctor Who. So, Karen Gillan.
Yeah.
And I just, I'll go see anything. So I was like, I'll go see Oculus. And I remember I sat in the theater and the WWE, I was like, oh no. Like, but it actually was a really good movie because it's Mike Flanagan.
Yeah. I remember when they were getting, by the way, he needs to get to work on his Dark Tower series. Happy to consult with you, Mike.
I just finished Wolves of the Kala.
Nice. That's book 5 in the Dark Tower
Yep.
series.
That's my favorite so
yeah.
far, by the way.
I'm a Wizard and Glass guy, book 4.
A lot of that seems to be the favorite for most
Yeah,
people.
it's self-contained. I had the graphic novels and everything. I remember when WWE Films was launching, and they're like, "We're going to star Kane is going to be in a movie called The I Scream Man or something like that."
No, he was in Don't Speak No Evil.
Could have been.
Yeah.
Could have been. And then I think are the Marine movies WWE?
Those are WWE, yeah.
But after that, I don't remember hearing a lot about them. So
They actually produced another sports movie I like that's based on a true story. I'm gonna make them suffer through it on my show eventually.
Good.
It's about like this like wrestling, like actual like wrestling
Okay.
family. John Cena stars in it with Danny Glover. It's called Legendary.
Great.
It's really not good, but I just I love like
Yeah.
the sport of wrestling.
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Well, Chuck is ready. Die Hard 3, produced by WWE Films,
What?
with a lot of product placement propaganda. Chuck has a wild card ready to play.
All right, so I'm making the movie Die Hard 3, WE Films, product placement propaganda, like Brad said, and I'm using my wild card, which is called Pet Cemetery, revive one character.
That's fun.
Yeah, I get to revive one character. Now it's tough because Die Hard 3 is a little specific.
Yep.
So I want to explain this to the audience in case. So in Die Hard 3, it's John McClane, which is Bruce Willis, teams up with Samuel L. Jackson, and they have to go around the city solving a series of riddles put in by the bad guy, Simon, and his name is Simon. On the phone, his name is Simon.
Yeah.
And all of this is kind of a distraction so they can steal all this money from a bank.
Yep.
And that's kind of the conceit of the movie. It's the bad guy in the first movie is Hans Gruber. John McClane had killed Hans Gruber, and so in this movie, it's his brother as the bad guy. That's what normal Die Hard 3 is.
Yeah.
And WWE Films, like they said, they kind of tend to make, I would call it bottom of the barrel action movies.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah.
For the most part. Okay. WWE Films attempts to buy the Die Hard franchise to make their own new Die Hard franchise.
Okay, great.
However, Disney, which owns Fox
Yeah.
now,
Yep.
has such a high price to the license that the WWE can only afford Die Hard 3.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
John McClane is played by Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Nice.
That's fun.
And Zeus, Samuel
L.
Jackson's character, is played by The Rock.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I'm already intrigued.
Jeremy Irons' character is played, the bad guy, CM Punk.
Ooh, okay. Good. He's a good guy.
Simon Says. You know what I mean? It's that kind of thing. Same story. In the beginning, instead of the kid stealing a candy bar in the beginning,
Right.
because there's a kid that steals a candy bar, he explicitly steals a Kit Kat. There's a close-up of stuff like
Yes.
that.
Man, I love the idea of him being like, yeah, I can't resist the crunchy wafer taste of a Kit Kat.
Yeah, exactly. CM Punk sets traps all over the city.
Can we work in somewhere? I don't know how far you are, but the ice cream that they had in the 90s, the WWE
Oh, yeah, the ice cream bars,
yeah.
Yeah, the carts are all over the city.
Yeah.
CM Punk sets traps all over the city. After they talk to CM Punk on the phone, Jeremy Irons' character, the bad guy, you hear a second voice. Hans Gruber is back.
Whoa, Pet Cemetery card.
Played by Paul Heyman. Ladies and gentlemen. No, not Paul Heyman, because no one knows who that
Right.
is. That was my original idea, but
Yeah.
no one knows exactly who
Right.
that is. So instead of Paul Heyman, he's played by Roman Reigns,
Okay.
which I think is a little bit more mainstream.
He acts
Yeah.
with CM Punk in Zootopia too.
Yep.
And he's in Fast and Furious movies.
Yeah.
a little bit.
And he'll be in Street Fighter
And
this
Street Fighter.
October. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right.
October. That's coming out.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that
It
fucking
feels like
movie.
it should be a summer release.
That's what I said. I was like,
Yeah.
it's gonna get lost in all the horror.
Yeah.
But it looks fucking amazing.
I
Street
want to
Fighter.
see it so bad.
All the close-ups of the phones that they're using are Samsung phones. Takes place currently, you know. The traps are set around the city. They have to go do the water thing you guys talked about, but it's all huge Poland Springs bottles.
Doesn't The
Oh,
Rock
nice.
own a water brand?
Yeah,
Well-
probably.
You'll see. Instead of a taxi, it's clear it's an Uber with all the advertising for an Uber. It has like the little thing, and the actor is played by Pete Davidson. So to add some tepid comedic relief,
Perfect.
The Rock, I thought he had his own vodka.
Yeah.
Or
He
something
has
like-
like his own everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so his own vodka. This is the most egregious. All over billboards
Yeah.
in the background, vodka, the Rock's vodka, Rock everywhere, right? At the end, they go to fight the Gruber brothers, Stone Cold Stunner from the Stone Cold to
Yep.
one of them, Rock Bottom,
Yep.
and they throw him off the top of the building,
Yep.
a building, but it's the Dunkin' Donuts Center in Providence,
Yep.
which I know doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, it's the amp.
But Dunkin' Donuts Center. And Steve and The Rock celebrate at the end by drinking Dunkachinos.
Do they go to toast it together?
Yeah. Yeah. And then just for fun,
Yep, yep.
Stone Cold stuns The Rock with a Stone Cold Stunner. Final moment. Pete Davidson shows back up.
Yep.
And he's wearing Oshkosh Bagosh overalls.
Great.
Now it's tough. It's tough. The amount of time we have to write this
Yes.
is insanely short.
yeah, that's the fun of it.
It is part of the fun of it, but it's really hard. Like I wanted to work in way more product placement, way more wrestling stuff.
Well, there's
But-
that scene where he's like, name the best brands in the world. And he calls The Rock, and The Rock is like, Tramin Tequila, Zao Energy, 7 Bucks Productions.
Yeah.
I love the UFL.
Yeah.
That's really
TKO, Project Rock, and Papa Tui is what I use for my shampoo.
that's hilarious.
The idea
Rock is a
of
shampoo brand.
of them being
He's
like,
bald.
yep.
Yeah, but he has a shampoo brand.
The idea of one of the clues is like the 24th of 44 or whatever, and it's about presidents in a certain school. But it's like it's which WWE champion? They're like Backlund Elementary School, and they have to go to Bob Backlund Elementary School or whatever. And so you're also promoting the WWE.
Yes, I like that.
What did they mean lineal champion? Because if so, oh my! And they're like, oh, we've got our friend Paul working down in Philly, and it's an ECW reference. And,
Yeah.
all that stuff. So very fun. With the extra special use of the Pet Cemetery cart, I'm going to give this round to Chuck by a hair, which means you're tied. So I guess we're going to have to go to the Ultra Super Final bonus round,
Okay.
which is, of course, I pick all 3, and the 2 of you
Okay.
pitch it together.
Whoa, we
so-
pitch it together. How do we do that?
Kind of go back and forth. You're
All right, that's fun. We can work it out.
Do we come up with it like on mic?
Yep.
Oh, okay, I like that.
So the movie I added to the possibilities is Grease. The director I added is Tommy Wiseau, and a political allegory. So with that in mind, what I would love from the 2 of you, Roop, how well do you know The Sandlot?
Very well.
The Sandlot, directed by Tommy Wiseau. It is a faith-based film.
Oh my God.
Now, I'm Buster B. Locke, head of this studio. I need a pitch right now, guys. I've got a meeting coming up with James Gunn about his Terminator franchise.
All right, let's first of all, let's explain Tommy Wiseau to the audience.
Also, if you want to use your wild cards, feel free. They're there.
All right, we'll discuss them in a
Yep.
second. Tommy Wiseau famously made this movie called The Room. It's widely regarded as the worst movie of all time. It's incredibly poorly written and poorly acted.
You know
it's
what,
very
I'm gonna-
repetitive.
I'm going to say, I don't know that we can get enough comedy out of Tommy Wiseau in this.
Agreed.
I had a good angle. Okay.
The Sandlot is now a Blumhouse picture, also a faith-based film.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, it sure is.
Blumhouse is known for making. I
We're
will
capped
say,
at $5 million right off the bat.
yeah, Blumhouse is also known almost exclusively horror, but all different types of horror.
Yes.
They're involved in a lot of stuff. I just watched a true crime documentary on Netflix, produced by Blumhouse. True crime, which is really weird.
Can I tell you what I was going to suggest for Tommy Wiseau and
Yes.
Sandlot? Because we're not doing it. I was going to say, because it's Tommy Wiseau and he doesn't understand. Like, he's like, baseball, we get older people. So it's like retired guys.
Oh, that's fine.
Like, yeah.
That's funny.
But they're playing kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Frank Thomas is
Yeah,
the great
exactly.
Hambino.
Yeah.
That's great. All right, so my wild cards, let's go through them. I have sequel planned, so you can leave open plot threads.
Okay.
I don't think that's necessarily a good one for this. And controversial scene accepted as art as one of the scenes.
Yeah, I have Deus Ex Machina and cameos from us. I think we can use cameos from us.
Yeah.
Because I think we could be coaches for the team that the Sandlot, the boys play against.
Yeah, okay, perfect.
All right.
All right, so
I've got Jason Blum on a Zoom call here. You know, Blumhouse is willing to contribute, but they're super excited to take over whoever makes faith-based films.
Okay, so the first thing we have to do if it's a Blumhouse movie is make the dog, the beast, like a real monster.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
even more frightening and scary.
He needs to maul a kid.
Yeah, he needs to maul a
Like,
kid.
so there's like a kid who's not in the original, but he's in our version.
Yeah.
And like, go over and get the ball.
Yeah.
And he goes over.
Yeah.
And like, you just see, we don't want to show it. It's tasteful.
Yeah.
But like, we'll just show some blood splatter on the wall.
yeah,
And like,
yeah, claws.
Yeah, and like-
close up of teeth.
Yep.
Yeah, stuff
yeah, and
like that.
we know the beast got him.
Yeah,
Maybe,
And
maybe
Right.
that's how the original kid has to come. You know, they're like, oh, we need a new center fielder, and that's
Yeah,
when
that's
the
the
new
kid.
kid comes to town.
Oh.
New
Okay.
kid. Yeah, because it's Sandlot.
Yeah, that's
new
the
kid.
cold open.
Yeah.
Yeah, cold open
The
is
movie
that.
opens like they hit a home run. Like, go get the ball. And come on, and he goes.
Yeah, and that's Tom Holland's cameo.
Yes.
That's all he did. Just like Drew Barrymore in Scream.
Yes.
He shows up to
Oh,
put
all the marketing. Yeah.
Yeah, he's in. Yes. Tom Holland is the biggest star of the movie.
Yep.
He's in all the marketing, but then he gets killed in the first moment,
Yeah.
just like Drew Barrymore in Scream.
Yep.
And people are like, "Oh my God, you got to see the new Sandlot."
Yeah, exactly. So, all right. So, without skipping ahead too much, but we have to.
Right.
Faith-based.
I got it.
Go.
We control. We're the coaches of like a demonic Little League team. And what we do is we travel around the country, going to small towns,
Yeah.
and we play the local team.
Yeah.
And if we win, we steal their baseball ability, and it gets added into like our demonic child team.
Yes.
And,
Okay.
and those kids have no more talent.
Yes.
They lose their love of baseball, and like they're left with nothing.
Yes.
Very fun.
Through the power of prayer,
Yep.
Yeah.
they're able to finally fight against our demonic Satan baseball team.
Can I here's my pitch for that. All right, so there's a new kid in town, he joins the team, whatever. They all know about the beast, the dog.
Yep.
They're terrified of him. And it's kind of looming. It's like you don't really know how he's going to come into play. The demonic baseball team is coming. Maybe they even play a practice game, and the demonic they display all their demonic skills where they get the ball.
They're like, you like Wendy Peppercorn?
Yeah.
And she's like choking
yeah.
in the pool.
And Squinch.
Oh no, they make Squeaks drown.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
make it. He goes
Squid,
to play
yeah.
He goes to play the prank where Wendy Peppercorn has to kiss him, and
Yeah.
they make him drown. At the end,
sorry.
And water just keeps coming out of his mouth.
They make him drown on dry land. He's not at the pool. And
Yeah.
he's like, "Oh," and he's doing it.
He plans it.
Yeah.
So they do the practice game. The demonic team kills them and shows all their things. And they're like, "What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?" Squints is dead. They pray and they pray to God to give them kind of a savior. Guess who joins the team? The Beast.
There ain't no rules to say a dog can't play baseball.
So the Beast is like, shined on by God.
Yes.
And he knows that like he has to use his powers. And maybe we even find out later that Tom Holland was a piece of shit.
Yes,
So
we
he
do.
deserved to be mauled.
He was like a scout.
and he was
Yeah.
a scout like for God. He's an angel.
Yeah, the beast.
He-
The beast is an angel.
Yeah, the Beast is an angel.
Yeah, Tom Holland was a scout for our demon team.
Yeah.
Yeah, you find out that's what he was, and that's why the Beast mauled him, and he's actually been protecting the Sandlot.
I like that.
He's been protecting the Sandlot. So he joins the team at the end. And whenever a demonic thing happens, like a kid flies in the air to get the ball, the Beast fucking rocks him
Yeah.
and murders it. And here's why he can. The demonic team sets the rules. There's some sort of like
Well, it's like, it's like Devil Went Down to Georgia. It's like we're like smoking cigars, like play our boys,
Yeah,
that's the cameo from us.
And I think before the team, the Sandlot. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so all right, so explain that again. So
Our role.
our role, yeah.
So we are the coaches of
Yes.
this like
Demonic
team.
Yeah.
And we travel town to town across America, playing other teams, stealing their talent.
Yes,
And
yes.
their love of baseball. So they're left like husks.
Yeah.
But our demon teams get better and better.
Yes. And we have to go to the town or whoever we have to talk to, and we're pretending to be good. When the movie starts, we're portrayed as good guys.
Yeah.
Me and Ruppert. And we're like, oh, we just want to come play the team. We reach out to the Sandlot kids. We're like, hey, we want to play this game, blah, blah, blah. And basically, I think that first practice game, they're like, oh, me and you are like, oh, like whoever wins this, we'll set the rules for baseball. There's a couple different ways to play. There's a couple different variations on the rules. Then during the game, the demonic team is revealed.
Wrecks them.
And
Like
and they're
inhuman speed and power.
Yes. And then they say, all right, no holds barred. No holds barred is the actual game rules for the main baseball game. And so the Beast comes in, no rules.
Yep.
And that's when he's fucking rocking him and killing him. And you can't call anything on it.
And we're
the demonic
freaking out, yeah.
Yeah, we're freaking out for sure. And of course, it has to come out on top. The Beast. Maybe at one point, one of the demons like stabs him or something, and we have to pray to like get God to help him.
No, so at the end, he's on third base, just like in the real movie, right?
Oh,
So
yeah.
Benny the Jet
Oh,
is
the
on-
pickle.
Yeah.
Well, he has to run. He has to steal home, right?
Yeah.
And the Beast is dead. All hope is lost.
Yeah.
Instead of running, he gets on his knees and prays.
Yeah.
And he's like, God, give me the speed I need
Yeah.
to get to third base.
Yeah.
And he stands up and like the light shines down on him.
Yeah.
And he runs.
Yeah.
And he's able to get there quick enough
Yeah.
due to the speed.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, it's the new kid pinch running for the Beast. Like the
Yes.
Beast could steal home, no problem, but the new kid, he's not an athlete.
Yeah.
Yes.
How's he gonna steal home?
Yeah.
But he prays, and that's how he steals home.
Yeah, and they're in the pickle at first.
Yep.
And one of the demons says, "Where's your God now?"
Yeah.
While he does it, and as he throws the ball, as soon as it leaves his hand, the kid starts to run,
Yeah.
and it goes in fast motion. Maybe it's just like
Quicksilver.
Quicksilver. it's showing
Again,
all the other teammates.
Blumhouse, I don't know if we have the budget for that, for Quicksilver.
Well, it is, but you can tell they're just pretending to go slow, which is like the beginning of Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Halloween, they just pretended to pause.
Yep.
But yeah, so I think that's
And
pretty.
after they win, like
Yeah.
after they, the good guys win, the bad guys just start melting into puddles, and it's just like closing smoke.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. And the Beast, who was injured or hurt or killed, he's in the field, and they go to see him.
Can I add one little touch?
Yeah.
So the demonic stain, like when all the players like drown,
Yeah.
like all their clothes are left in the shape of the cross. Because that's how they were positioned coincidentally.
Yeah.
So
And then maybe I was gonna say maybe the Beast gets sucked into heaven, but you find out the new kid was Jesus.
his name was Jesus the whole time. And then he's like,
Joshua.
well, and they're like, Jesus. He goes, actually, it's pronounced Jesus.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think the Beast, dies,
Or maybe-
ascends into heaven, and then they're like, well, we need a new guardian of the Sandlot. And the new kid, or any of them can be like, I'm the new guardian of the Sandlot. I'm going to take this role on. And it's like, no, you wanted to go to Yale. And he's like, no, like it's more important that kids have a safe place to play baseball, safe from and he's staring down camera, safe from predators and liberals and drag queens.
I was gonna say instead of Jesus being the kid, maybe that's the guy that they come to get coached. Like they
okay.
need a coach because me and you are the evil coaches.
Okay.
And they're like, and there's one guy that cleans the Sandlot all the
janitor.
time, and he's like a shitty old janitor.
Yeah, he's he's Middle Eastern.
Yeah.
And, they don't know his name. They just call him janitor.
Yeah, Big J is what
Yeah,
they
Big
call him.
The Big J.
Big J. Oh, and he looks all shitty. You'd never think that.
Yep.
But he kind of is like basically he's kind of aloof, and at the end he helps them, like really, like if you believe in yourself, blah blah blah, that kind of thing. If you have faith,
Yeah.
blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And then at the end, the janitor is looking on. They don't even see it.
Yeah.
And he goes ding, and and it goes up to heaven.
Yeah.
You see it happen.
If you can't believe in yourself, as the janitor, maybe believe in me, the Big J.
Well, I think he should go. They go, Big J. We never even learned your name, and he's like,
You know it.
he's like, he says something that.
Can we have a scene where one of the players is like, I'm so thirsty, I can't go on, and he comes over and like he has like an endless ladle.
Oh, you know
The
what'd be
water
wicked?
keeps going.
I was gonna say they dump the Gatorade and it never stops.
You're like, oh,
That's funny.
yeah, that's great.
And they do it, and they're all like this. Like looking around awkwardly,
There's
waiting for it to be.
no score on that scene because it's Blumhouse,
Yeah.
and it just the water just keeps coming and coming and
Yeah,
coming.
yeah, exactly. And there's a specific sound,
Yeah.
and then the credits happen. Post credits, you just hear more of that sound. You just hear more of that sound effect. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
That's not bad.
that's very fun.
That's pretty good.
Honestly, you won't believe it, but the winner of what's this called? Bustin' Blocks, the Blockbuster, the game, hosted by Buster B. Locke.
Yeah.
It's a tie. The real winners are the Fun Bears and the
Yeah.
people who
That's what I
who
like.
got to enjoy this. What a fun time working through these possible summer blockbusters. Folks out there, if you have ideas for blockbusters, if you want to, if you have connections to any of the studios we've talked about,
Can I make a plan?
yes.
I think we should keep all these cards. Ruppert, I'll keep yours.
Yeah.
We'll take these out, and maybe we do this next summer too.
Oh, that's fun.
And we just do it without. We take all these specific cards out. That way we can.
Sandlot.
Yeah, I'll write them all down.
Yeah.
That way we can do it again because blockbusters happen every year.
every
Who
year
knows?
there's a new crop.
Who knows if Street Fighter will become one? Even though it's not.
It won't.
Even though. I think. What do you think?
I think it'll do well.
I think it'll do really well.
I would have thought that if Mortal Kombat didn't just flop horribly. And I wanted to see that, and I've heard like actual good things.
Yeah, I
But-
hear you.
I just think it's tough out there right now.
Yeah, that's possible
Even
too.
though we're having the best box office in years.
Really?
Yeah, the box office is the best it's been since the pandemic.
Is that because of the horror movies?
It's because of Obsession and Backrooms. And I mean, Project Hail Mary was a surprise.
Yeah, that was a big one.
By the way, we were talking on the way here. I'm like, I don't remember what I said for Trailer Smash or Trailer Pass for all of the movies we talked
know
about on
what?
our January, our Super Bowl episode.
Before we go, I did want to address something with you two specifically.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This year, for the first time in my life, I was like, you know what? I'm really excited. I never got excited like this before for this franchise. I'm so excited for this specific Star Wars movie, The Mandalorian. And I had my two friends here saying, you're a fucking idiot. You're a piece of garbage. You have no foresight. Go fuck yourself. Go wait in the car. We'll do this Popcorn Kernels episode alone.
I just want to know how he memorized the transcript from the episode.
It's weird.
It's gonna flop. We hope it flops. We hope it fucking sucks so that you, with your enjoyment of the Star Wars series for the first time, get to eat your own shit.
Yes.
So I'm at the movies. I'm in a little robe with my Yoda
Just
ears
like,
on.
you have your brisk.
Yes.
I'm wearing these huge aviators
Yep.
to emulate the big eyes. Yeah, I have my brisk. That's a reference to the episode. I'm walking in with my little cane. I'm all excited. I made a gigantic Mandalorian costume, and I'm sitting on the shoulder. That's how I'm getting there. I'm using pulley systems.
Yep.
I'm sitting down. I got my popcorn. I'm all excited. My mind is set on you two and what you said, and I said, wow. I'm like, I hope they really enjoy it too. Like, we're all gonna have a good time. It's gonna be a great movie. This is the new series, The Mandalorian and Grogu. And you two
Yes.
jinxed the movie.
It's
It
our
would have
fault.
been great. It would have been amazing. It wouldn't have flopped
Here's-
if it wasn't for you two.
Here's the thing. So
Yeah.
we recorded our Popcorn Kernels episode, and Chuck talked about being excited about The Mandalorian and Grogu. We were a little more skeptical. We saw an
I was
advance.
extremely skeptical.
We saw an advanced screening like in mid-March.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh no, this is a great film. Like, this is, well, what if Citizen Kane in Star Wars had a baby? It would be The Mandalorian and Grogu. I'm like, Roop, we gotta recut this film.
Oh, I knew it. I knew you
you know,
motherfucker. Just to avoid being wrong.
Just to avoid being wrong. So if you went to see The Mandalorian and Grogu and didn't enjoy it, it's because Roop and I had Final Cut.
I knew it. I knew it, you pieces of shit.
Hey, that's what you get for being optimistic.
All right. That's fair.
But yeah, send us an email, funbearablepod@gmail.com, or find us on socials @funbearablepod. Check out Ruppert's podcast, Reviewing History.
Check out Reviewing History. We go through historical movies. We talk about what's real and fake in them as we make jokes. It's a bunch of fun. We've had Chuck on. We've had Mark Normand. We've had Sunday Jeff, Walt, Bry, anyone from Tell 'em Steve Dave, just about. You can go through, find something you like. You are bound to have covered some movie you've seen and liked. And we have episodes with absolutely nothing to do, so check that out. We also have a Patreon, patreon.com/reviewing history. And you could see what we post every month. There's all sorts of stuff. There's a couple with Chuck.
Yeah.
There's one coming out pretty soon. Yeah, but follow Reviewing History anywhere you get your pods. ReviewingHistoryPod@gmail.com. Our Review History Pod on Twitter. Reviewing History Pod everywhere else. Follow me personally on all social media @Brian Ruppert. That's with 2 P's. Follow me on Letterboxd. I rank review every single movie you watch, even the ones in my personal life. It's like I've said that at the end of almost 200 episodes.
To me, you sounded like somebody who is giving the instructions before a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Make sure your arms and legs are inside the vehicle at all times.
To me, it
enjoy
sounds
the
like,
ride. Click.
It sounds like you're promoting Micro Machines.
Yes.
You know what it is, too? It's my co-hosts. They get mad if I take like 30 seconds to actual. So I'm just, so like I've trained myself to like, it's like Eminem and Rap God.
Yeah.
I mean, also check out Popcorn Kernels, which is a podcast starring Ruppert and Chuck.
Yeah, we do a side podcast once in a while. Half the episodes go on the Funbearable feed. Half the episodes go on the Reviewing History feed. So you kind of got to follow both podcasts to see those episodes come out. And go to popcornkernels.com, where our original, our first, all of our first 10 episodes so far, all our episodes are up there, and you can check out the videos. It's a lot of fun.
All movie talk. I love Popcorn
100% movie talk. So, you know, on Funbearable, we lightly talk movies. On Reviewing History, they talk specifically historical movies, or I should say,
movies based on history, you know?
Yeah, based on truth. And Popcorn Kernels, it's just all types of movies all the time.
Nice. Well, thank you all so much for sticking around with us. For Brian Ruppert and Chuck Staten, I'm Brad Rohrer saying thank you so much, and we're sorry for being Funbearable.
All right, so let's think. Gremlins.
Yep.
Mandalorian remake.
In a Mandalorian remake. Musical.
Okay.
Hard R. I'm talking. You don't understand how much we had to cut to get this
to
R.
get to an R. we had to bribe people.
It was, I think it was the Gizmo sex scene.
Well, you know they can't get wet, and he's going in. He can't go in dry.
No.
You know what he's like? He's like, there's so many gremlins. I need some mogwai. And he doesn't want, he's like, the back thing hurts.
Yeah.
The back thing really hurts. And there's one, you know what? It's Greta, the gremlin, the one female gremlin from Gremlins 2.
Yeah.
And
Her name's Meta the Mogwai.
This is before she turns?
Yes, it
That's
is.
how it happens?
Yep.
Sigourney Weaver's laying there because she's in it.
Yeah.
Stripe pops out of her chest. She looks at the camera and goes, not again.
and she delivers it just like that.
Yeah.
How about this? Not this again. It's played like a real...
In a world where there ain't nothing left about, they're two special idiots now. Hear me out. Chuck's life is Friday.